Sounds good.
3, 2, 1, and let the. Okay, looks like we're going. Hello.
What's up, Internet?
Hello, everybody. It's us here on finals week for 358. We only got as you can see by the screen, it's day 352, so we've only got 6 days left. As always, I am Kaz, and this is my co-commentator.
Up.
This is my co-commentator Cheese Man, the lost Mega Man boss.
The cheddar.
Anyway,
The cheddar and the snacks.
Anyway, the last thing that we
Snack
I think
that hits back. That's actually a good moniker. Cheddar smack. The snack that hits back.
As long as you get it sharp.
I like that. That's a good. Well, not good. Cheddar smack. It's not. My username's Cheddar Smack instead of Cheddar Jack. And so smack implies that it hits something. Because smack is what happens when it hits something. So it's the snack that hits back.
So I think the literal last thing we saw before we decided to call it quits last couple weeks ago was Xion's preparing to make her special decision. So we're gonna see what she decides to do.
Nope.
And we actually have well, on my end,
we actually talk about.
Yeah, we have a lot to talk about this week. We got topics up the wazoo. Because I think it was last week I finished Sonic 2006, but I think that we already discussed that. And
Trash, moving on.
Well, a very particular type of trash, just a very marvelous train wreck.
Yes, okay. But moving on to the next thing.
Sure.
Which was, I actually don't fully remember what game it was. Oh, Devil May Cry 2. That's what we were going to talk about that I really wanted to talk about with you.
Yeah, we were eventually going to get around to that because...
Did you play the second game? The second disc?
Actually, I'm about a stone's throw away from finishing the whole thing. I think I'm like on Lucia's Mission 11.
So how do you like playing the game again, but with a different character?
Yeah, that was kind of disappointing that they basically...
It is entirely what you're doing, by the way. It's literally...
It's a
the data between the two discs. The data between the two discs is almost identical.
Yes, which is a shame.
Which is why when you said like, oh no, they must have put a lot of time if there's two discs or a lot of money into it. It's two discs. It's like they bought this. They paid for the second disc.
Yes.
They just put the code from the first game on the second disc,
which
essentially.
Which is
most
very
of the code
bizarre.
is reused. Most of the code is reused. Also, how did you like punching tanks?
Oh,
because that's super exciting and fun.
Well, it would have been exciting if the tanks could fucking do anything, but no, they're just giant damage sponges.
Well, and you can't like juggle tanks and do crazy shit against the tanks, so it's just a really dumb, boring enemy that's everywhere.
Well, it's not everywhere. It was everywhere for Dante. I think Dante had to fight like 3 or 4 of them back to back. I think Lucia got by just by doing one of them.
I never got to Lucia. I fucking thought Dante was so trash. I was just like, I'm done.
Which this is kind of
friendly reminders. We get into a boss fight here and we get hit by attacks.
We still have an invincibility code.
We're cheating because we don't care about the gameplay.
Yeah, as you can see, it's not really much to write home about. Pretty much similar to, those, tank battles, but, they did the opposite with, like, the corrupted helicopters, which is at least something.
I guess.
But this is kind of why I Facebooked you and said that, we probably have an interesting thing to talk about, because after my expectations of what the game was, I was actually liking it quite a lot. I thought it was a very fun time for what I was getting out of it.
I mean, so I will state that the game, the game wasn't so bad that it killed the franchise, right? We still got the third. Oh, hey, what's up, everybody?
Okay, that was surprising. Well, we'll
apparently
talk about
the monster we were fighting was actually Xion.
Oh, my brain did not put that together.
Yep, that's why it suddenly clicked into.
I thought Xion was just appeared out of nowhere. Which I suppose technically she did.
This mission was a setup. What? It was rigged so you two would battle each other.
And Roxas is not going to understand what this means.
Me and Xion, but...
What? Have you met the organization? Of course they would. They'll underhand literally anything. Zemnis doesn't care. He's all about the
So they went to get ice cream.
Well, they have to discuss what happened. Because they need to think about this long and hard about how everything means their place in the organization and the betrayal itself.
My point is this conversation is so like, holy shit, what? That they would have, but you have to understand that what happened there was they literally stopped talking about it so they could go get ice cream, sit here, and then start talking about it again.
And they're not even talking about it. They're still talking about the ice cream.
Yeah.
Axel, don't you realize that something important just fucking happened? I
Roxas
almost died.
Roxas now just got reminded of the winter stuff.
Axel, pay attention! Oh my god, guys, more important shit to talk about. Axel, you never won a goddamn thing in your entire life. If it's got an exclamation mark, it's definitely important.
It's another ice cream, is what it's gonna be.
Well, at least Xion's having a good time. They literally, like exactly what you said, they stopped talking about it for 2 hours, and now they just completely forgotten about it altogether.
That or this is a flashback, but I'm not so sure.
No, I don't think so. It could be.
Well, no, because the organization wants one of the two of those two dead.
Because
so
they
can't.
They don't need. Oh wait, Rox is just. He just. They want to do the teenagery thing. He just wants to go away.
He wants to run away with his buddies.
Let's go live on an island and just do whatever we want.
So I ran so far away. I just I ran all night and day. Just to get away.
I don't know why they're playing the sad music for this.
Because they're discussing running away. Okay, apparently there's a hokey speech they got memorized. That Axel fed them. That I assume they have to give to the other ones.
Well, at least they have something to cherish as their lives fall apart around them. And their boss is literally trying to kill them right now. Sora, the bubble is not working. I can't help you.
It appears we've come to a standstill.
And here's our favorite character, Diz, back for more.
This has gone on long enough. Riku, I think you know what needs to be done.
Riku, I'm your fucking boss. I'm Diz, motherfucker. And that was the whole mission.
We got a level quadrupler, though.
Which is really good considering this we only got 5 days left, guys.
Slap that sucker in.
I can't believe I have to do work with my inventory.
Well, first we have to watch a cutscene.
Oh yeah, he did. He literally did. Ooh, Axel blowing him off. Think about what's best for the organization, Axel, what's actually important. Not that fake friendship you have. She's got her hood up again!
Yes! Scene with the hood constantly changing. Now here's an unlikely trio.
Yeah, I wonder why it's an unlikely trio. I mean, Zigbar is just literally gonna leave while their backs are turned anyway. Yep. Which is kind of weird considering they're not about 3-man teams at all.
Isn't this a 4-man team?
Well, Roxas might make it a 4-man team.
I don't know, because isn't the team Sykes?
No, Sykes doesn't go on missions. He's too administrative.
But there's literally a comment about the fact that we get to go on a mission with number 2 himself, which is Sykes.
I thought number 2 was Zigbar.
Is number 2 Zigbar?
I might need to Google that, but I might...
I would assume number 2 is Sykes, because he does the job of a number 2. Like, he's the second in command, essentially. So I would assume that means he's number 2.
I don't think that's what it means. I think in this case, the numbers mean who was in the organization the longest.
Oh, gotcha. So Zigbar is supposed to be number 2?
I mean, have you seen Zigbar? Zigbar is such a badass, he could do this by himself.
I mean, Zigbar's got the weird gun things, right? Okay, put in that level quadrupler, and then we can read the diary.
I
And
love
then we can
how
talk more about Devil May Cry 2.
I love how fucking Roxas was like, I'm just gonna go back to work after what happened. You know, I got bills to pay, goddamn.
Alright, take levels out of that level 2-er.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. They'll be more valuable there than anywhere else.
And then check if we have any levels we haven't... No, okay, we haven't put any levels in anything. Let's check the shop to see if there's anything we forgot to buy, like levels up and stuff we forgot to buy.
Well,
oh, yeah,
since we're here.
Me and Xion and Axel, alright. Roxas is not good at grammar. Xion, Axel, and I...
At least he knows how to spell.
Fair. Xion, Axel, and I had ice cream. The sunset was beautiful. I don't have to write anything else down because I'll never forget this day.
I'll never forget the day my employer tried to fucking murder me. Except I did.
Oh, they didn't try to murder him so much as they tried to... What is this?
Oh, sorry, I accidentally clicked bullshit and then I forgot how to get out of the bullshit.
Gotcha.
So, yeah, I was, you know, I was really surprised by that because I know about the game's reputation, Devil May Cry 2, and how, like, no one liked it. And I figured the reason...
Not entirely true. There's people who liked it, and I'll get to that in a second.
Well, I figured the reason why people didn't like it was my expectation was, like, the game would have fucking, like, kicked my ass and threw my head into a ditch any chance it got to.
The opposite.
It'd be completely unfair.
It's the opposite. The game's a lot easier than the first Devil May Cry.
Yeah, so after I learned that, I was actually starting to enjoy myself, and
Which puts you exactly in the camp of the people who liked it when it originally came out. The people who liked it were the people who struggled with Devil May Cry 1. So there was a lot of people who either didn't finish Devil May Cry 1 or like struggled with Devil May Cry 1, and those people gave it good reviews upon release.
Well, it had a janky old style live system, and I guess it didn't really pair with the higher difficulty stuff they were putting on.
I think Devil May Cry 3 is, a lot of people would probably say that's the best one.
Oh boy, at least we're gonna have time to talk about shit because we're going on the boss rush mission.
Sounds good.
Oh, and Zigbar's getting his ass kicked apparently.
Talk about a blast from the past. It's probably Riku beating the shit out of people.
Wait, they're fighting? Okay. She doesn't have a face! What? Okay, she looks... Is that Roxas or Ventus?
That's Ventus. How do I know this?
How
do I know the differences between them?
I thought it looked like Ventus, but then it looked
exactly like Roxas.
Also,
I do not know if like modern day art has them having the same face or not, but maybe when this game came out they had the same face because of graphical limitations or something.
What the fuck is this line? Do you always have to stare at me like I drowned your goldfish? What? I mean, that makes sense. Because the backstory of Zigbar is very complicated, so it does make sense. Also, she just owned Zigbar's face. Axel's standing there like, Xion, you can't just do that. How am I supposed to explain any of this? Look, I killed Zigbar. He's really dead. Ugh.
Hey, so what face is he seeing now?
We'll never know. I mean, she's like going through a whole shapeshifter moment right now.
Yeah, so there's some weird... whatever is happening right now explains the whole weird hood up-down bullshit.
Essentially, yes.
There's something to do with when you look at her, you see what you want to see, or you see a specific thing. And so the idea there is in those scenes, Roxas sees her as the girl, Axel eventually sees her as the girl, but a lot of people just see her as the hooded person. And then apparently she can look like Ventus.
I think it has a lot to do with the, like what we were talking about 3 seconds ago, like the whole sorta thing. Like how there's just a whole bunch of people connected to Sora.
I just didn't know that Xion was a sorta.
Well, she's a conduit for the memories of Sora, and Sora.
We don't need to fight those. We don't need to fight those.
Fine.
I mean, I guess if you want, we could talk about Devil May Cry 2. So yeah, a lot of the people who like Devil May Cry 2 were people who thought the first game was a little too challenging for them. Either they gave up on it because it was too challenging, or whatever. But for me, at least I don't know. I got super bored really fast with Devil May Cry 2. I think the biggest thing for me though is
What?
Dante is not.
Oh yeah, Dante is not as stylish as he used to be. Like, his one-liners are definitely not as good, and I can definitely see why people... There's definitely a lot
There's
of
a
valid
huge
reasons for
critique
people
that
being
Dante
very
became
bored.
this stiff, colder character, and he isn't as the wacky, wisecracky, smart-ass guy.
Well, he doesn't have a good antagonist to be snarky against, because Arius just fucking sucks.
Yeah, but like even when he can be snarky with like Lucia or whatever her name is, like the other character, he just never is. Like, he's just not. There's like, I remember seeing a scene that got played in the What Happened video that best illustrates this, where like normally you would hands down believe there would be a smart ass comment coming from Dante, and he just like he goes and then like walks off. Like, he doesn't even say anything.
Yeah, there's a couple of good opportunities for a good one-liner, but he doesn't have any of them, so it just comes off as,
No,
they didn't really
Dante,
try.
Yeah, Dante in Devil May Cry 2 is toned down, even though his design is kind of cool.
And speaking of that, like, I'm not really a big fan of Lucia, because Lucia is just kind of she's too dour, to be honest. She's too depressed.
It's a cold person, yeah.
But her fucking devil form is amazing looking. Like, I love her devil form.
Isn't it like angel looking or something?
Yeah, it's angelic, it's black and white, it looks fucking awesome, but, it's completely
Going,
wasted
the
on
enemy's
Lucia.
behind you. There he is.
Oh, here's Arcus.
Yeah, I was gonna say, it's on the minimap, it's a big red dot.
Yeah, I probably should have been paying attention. The nightmare frickin' enemies of Kingdom Hearts are always pains in the asses. They're always late game. And, Devil May Cry, from the way people talk about it, doesn't seem like it got the credit that it really deserved for bringing a lot of what would have eventually, like, defined Devil May Cry as a franchise to the table, because you have the gun, extension of your combos, the whole, like, leading into the combo extension mechanic for, what defines the franchise.
Yeah, there is a thing you probably never did, but you can beat that game by just using the guns and nothing else. Like the pistols.
I would
You can just use
definitely
the
believe
pistols and beat that game, which is fucking stupid. and will never again happen. If you want to know crazy combos by being able to switch between stuff, the next ones will definitely be even more. But yes, you are correct. There is some stuff that became mainstays that were in that game that got carried over from Devil May Cry 2.
So yeah, I just had a lot of fun. Like, some of the moments were like really silly. They went to interesting locales. They had a button where you could just run up.
The level design is really lazy in my opinion, but
I don't know. They had like a bunch of places that you went to, and there's the settings at least interesting.
yeah.
Where you going?
You'll probably like 3, 4, and 5 then a lot more still.
Like you go to like the middle of nowhere in Europe, and then you're going to the skyscraper, and then you're like on the street and fighting demons. And it's like the last game we were just in a castle, and there wasn't a lot of differentiation. We were just always in a castle. I mean, the boss fights against Arius were, like, universally garbage, because all he did was just sit there and get shot, and didn't give a fucking shit. Just why he was a terrible villain is because he just didn't give a shit, and he didn't do anything, and then he failed.
I don't even know the story. I gave up on that game because I found the gameplay really boring. And stupid easy.
Yeah, it was really easy.
And yeah, so that's why I quit on Devil May Cry 2. Hopefully you'll enjoy Devil May Cry 3. Hopefully you didn't get attached to any characters in Devil May Cry 2 or the story of Devil May Cry 2 because it never comes up again.
I think the best would probably be like Montier, but I barely give a shit about even her.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no one comes back from Devil May Cry 2. Everybody from here on out is Devil May Cry 1, 3, 4, and 5. Like, every character you meet that repeats is... Well, I guess no one repeats that's new to 5. But any character that repeats is a character from 1.
I'd probably just say, like, the gameplay was a lot better than I expected, but the story ultimately never mattered, because it's an incredibly simplistic story.
Yeah, I was gonna say 3, I'd argue that 3, 4, and 5 probably have the best stories out of all of them. Just because the story is not very clear in 1. Like,
well,
some of the things that...
Is there anything else going on? Because it just seems like Dante got contracted to kill this guy, and then he went out and killed that guy, and then...
Yeah, so, the big demon... So, Devil May Cry 1, the story was... Trish comes, and... Lady's the character you'll meet in 3. But, Trish comes to hire you, but it's all a ploy, because she's a demon or something? She's got, like, demon in her, or she is a demon, I don't remember exactly what, but the final boss of the game, the final boss of the game, of 1, it was the one that sent her to you so that you could unleash him in that castle, and then you end up beating him up and killing him. But then there's a couple other things that are important. Do you remember, like, I don't remember what the enemy's called, but it's the do you remember the enemy you killed? No, there's an enemy you kill, a specific enemy you kill, and when you beat them, you get the Sword of Sparta. Do you remember what that guy's name was?
Oh god, I do not remember that guy.
It's like Angelis or something like that.
Oh, the frickin' dark swordsman.
Yeah, so he's important, but I can't fully explain who he is and what he is because, like, the game, I feel like it's something that got retconned into it, but the fact that he has the Sword of Sparta is important, and there's some important lore stuff to it, but yeah, a lot of it is very cryptic and hard to tell. But essentially what happened, Trish was supposed to lure you to unleash Mundus, if that's his name, I think. The one that Sparta sealed away a long time ago. And then you end up fighting him because at the end, like, Trish is like, no, I changed my mind. I want to be a good guy.
And so they became business
I wanted to fill your dark soul with
light!
You know, that happens.
It was a very awkward line, because it didn't really have a lot of build-up.
No, it's fucking awkward.
Happened.
Fill your dark soul with light! Anyway, so...
I mean, Lucia could have had, like, potential as a character, because her backstory... I think the backstory was... Her backstory is probably the best thing about her, was that she's just a henchman that was created, that he has, like, hundreds of.
About the girl from 2?
Yeah, because she's like, you're just one of my mannequins. I created you for a specific purpose, and now I don't need you anymore. You're not important. So, you know, that's interesting, but they didn't do anything with it. Because her story and her gameplay, like you said, is literally exactly Dante's entire story. Except there's less of it.
Yep. You just play through the game as her instead of Dante.
Which I'm going to be real annoyed about if I have to beat Argisax again as her, which I think is probably going to be the end of that campaign. Because Argisax, again, is a terrible final boss. Like, Mundus as a final battle was god-awful, too, just because that whole battle with him...
I personally think the gameplay gets better the longer, like the farther into the series you get. Which some people would... I mean, I feel like some people would agree, some people would disagree. I know my roommate considers 3 the best one, if I recall correctly. I think for him it's 3, 4, then 5 when it comes to how good they are. I think most people it's 3 or 5, and then the other one of those 2, and then 4.
No, everyone's like, just ignore the early stuff, okay? They didn't know what they were doing.
Well, like, 1 is very clearly from a gameplay standpoint. Yeah, they're trying to figure it out still, and it's fucking wonky, and I personally don't like the fixed camera.
Yeah, it's definitely like
that game is really
syndrome.
fucking difficult. The game's really difficult just because of the fixed camera, and like once the camera's not fixed, which I think it's not fixed in 2.
Yeah, I think it still used fixed camera, but it kind of like broadened the scope because you know you're outside more often and you're in bigger places, so it's not like you're just like in hallways. So I didn't really notice it, but you know, we talked before. Like, I could deal pretty well with fixed camera. It doesn't bother me at all because you know I played the original Resident Evil trilogy. I learned how to deal with it. So it's like it's just a way it goes.
Okay.
But you know, definitely a lot better than I expected. It had some style to it.
Although I feel like the difficulty might make 3 not as good for you, just because 3 goes back to being a little more difficult.
Well, I can deal with it. Like I can load as many save states as I need to.
And if you learn the combo system, you know, that's the whole shtick of those games, is to get so good at the combo system that you don't only beat the enemy, but you kick their motherfucking ass.
Means I need
like
to
in 5, I definitely at points back when I was playing 5, I eventually did get to the point where I was just kicking ass instead of like struggling against things.
Yeah, which is definitely not the case in Devil May Cry 2 because you don't feel awesome by being good at the combos in that game. It's just extending it. That's the only thing you have to do. It doesn't have to look cool. You just have to keep hitting them over and over again. Which is why you can very easily get S-ranks fighting those stupid tanks is because they can't fucking do anything to attack you.
No, the tanks is just you hold down the attack button a million times. That's literally all it is.
Yeah.
And as I said, you can literally beat that entire game using nothing but the pistols. Like, pretty easily and without worry. You can beat, like, the entire game with just the pistols.
Which would be fine if they didn't keep relying, like, having entire classes of aerial enemies, because you can't hit aerial enemies with your fucking sword. They're too high in the sky.
Jump, but yeah. They'll fix that and add mechanics and stuff in later games to help when they do have enemies like that. Albeit most enemies will be for the sake of it, you'll be knocking them into the air for a follow-up and then like a juggle scenario. Because you'll have, I think it's called air hike is what the move is, but it's a move where you swing the sword up and hit them into the air and then you have a follow-up jump that's with it. But yeah, there's
more to see and more to do.
Yeah. I was gonna say, fun fact, you'll be going chronologically in time, you'll be going back in time.
Yeah, because
for 3.
Isn't this
3?
like Metal Gear Solid 3 where the third game happened first?
You broke out for a second there.
Oh, I was just gonna say...
Oh, it's still breaking out, hold on.
Ah, goddamn Discord. Well, I guess we'll have to wait.
Okay, now go.
I was gonna say, is it like Metal Gear Solid 3, where chronologically this is the game that happened first?
Yes. Devil May Cry 3. Devil May Cry 3 is the first game, because at the end of Devil May Cry 3, he'll start the business that is Devil May Cry. So he'll start.
Got changed to Devil Never Cry.
If that happened in 2?
I think that might have happened in the original, that they just decided to name it at the end to Devil Never Cry. I swear that happened at the ending. Because I thought it was weird that they changed the name but kept the brand exactly the same.
Well, I was gonna say that's. I don't remember that in the first game, and it's Devil May Cry is the name of the company across all the other games, like 4 and 5, which are the last games of the timeline. The business is 100% Devil May Cry.
Well, I guess I'll have to double check that because I saw that at some point. I remember thinking about that.
Say maybe at the beginning of.
Stupid.
I was gonna say maybe at the beginning of 3 the business is Devil Never Cry.
It's not a good name, is it?
Well, because what happens is during the events of 3, something gets said to him that makes him make the name Devil May Cry. But at the very beginning of 3, he's opening like he just opened the shop for like the first time, and it doesn't like have a name or anything yet.
Someone gave him his fancy flippin' coin, which was a weird thing in Devil May Cry 2, was that he was suddenly obsessed with coin flipping to make decisions.
I'll tell you right here, right now. Basically, anything that happened in 2 doesn't fucking matter.
It did matter at the time, either.
Yeah, no, but like the Devil May Cry 5 on the start menu, because for a lot of people it was their first one. It had like a story so far, like cutscene thing you can click on the opening menu. And it goes through the events of the first 3 games in detail, and then the second game, when it happens chronologically, it's just like and then he kind of did this. Like, he just kind of went and did this thing, and then it's like just a footnote in comparison. Like, it's really small.
He went to the city, took down an entire corporation, and then everyone just kind of forgot about it.
Like, then this whatever incident happened, like whatever they call it.
Do they even call it anything? Do they just call it like the Ouroboros situation?
I'll have to boot it up and check, which I'm actually gonna do right now, because you're just fighting a monster.
Well, at least this is the last monster.
There.
We're almost done. And no, we're not doing the fucking end part of this mission. Okay, we're not fighting Dust Flyer, because that's the worst idea I've ever thought of. Like, as part of this LP, that'd be the dumbest thing to add to it.
Are you gonna play DMC? Devil May Cry?
Definitely.
Oh no. That's gonna be even worse.
How could that be worse? It looks...
I don't know, I think it's worse.
Kinda cool. I mean, the character looks
no,
like
he doesn't.
12 years old.
Dante is not a cool design. We don't like Dante.
No, we have to accept that
that's
this
the internet.
happened.
The internet joke of him is his name is Dante.
I mean, it's a good joke. Dante.
My battery's
no,
dead. My batteries and my controller might be dead.
You're using the internet with your controller?
What? Oh no, I booted up the game.
Oh, you actually booted up the game itself.
Yeah.
Well, hopefully you got it muted, because I don't want to hear the feedback on that, on our super professional LP we're doing.
Do you hear it right now?
No. You're good.
Then you're probably fine. It shouldn't come over my mic.
Oh, cool, I can fly. And then I did all of these things, forgot everyone involved, and then just went on with my life. He wasn't even the prophesized hero. Dante would just happen to be there at the time. Or he was contracted for the job, because I think he says that the second that he finds Lucia. It was kind of a weird scene, but I think that Dante was actually hired by Lucia to help her. Do her...
Okay, history of DMC. So I think it's if you don't have save data, it's on the front menu, because it wasn't on the front menu for me. It was, I had to like go into gallery, story, pull up all the videos in the game and find it there. Okay, long ago,
I wonder
shit
if
happened.
Xion and the others are back yet.
A single demon challenged the Emperor of the Underworld for the sake of mankind. The demon would prove victorious and seal off the Underworld. The demon was the Dark Knight Sparta. This is all like pre-stuff.
Okay, so stuff.
Sparta. This doesn't happen in any game. Sparta's legend spread, and the legendary Dark Knight was revered by mankind. I think this spiel happens at the beginning of the first game, but as the years slipped by, the memory of his deeds and existence of demons faded into memory. After 2,000 years, the seal of the underworld began to weaken. The demon emperor Mundus sent his minions after Sparta's wife. Okay, hold on. That's not, we don't talk about this stuff yet.
Because this is
this is 3 stuff. This is stuff that'll come up in 3, so I'm gonna wait now, because now he's talking about 3.
Well, you might want to wait more, because something might actually be happening now.
Oh, well, I can't pause this, I don't think.
Oh, fuck. Well, I guess we're waiting 5
It's a
minutes.
video. Okay, Devil May Cry 3, yep, because it does the game, it puts the game logo in the corner to tell you, like, what we're doing.
God
what
damn
game
you,
it's-
Devil May Cry 5! How dare you! I mean, is there even much story to tell? DMC doesn't seem like a series that gets, like, really deep in on its own lore.
3, 4, and 5 will.
Really?
3, 4, and 5 will have actual story and stuff that matters, and they'll all kind of be connected. Like, 1 is loosely connected because it's vague, and thus you can connect it.
Yeah, it's very vague.
But 3,
very
4, and 5 will
establishing.
have, like, constant cutscenes and stuff happening, and will have lore that will all be connected. That will all be about the son of Sparta.
Dante, you're the son of Sparta! Do something! I don't care. Does Dante ever care? Or does he just get paid to care? Does he ever truly give a shit?
Yes. When it comes to one particular person, he gives a shit.
It's his landlord, isn't it? He has to pay his bills.
No.
Like a proper person.
No, because there's
in the
multiple
world.
times across the series where he's struggling to pay the bills. Okay, sometime later, a mysterious, beautiful woman appeared at Dante's door. This is Devil May Cry 1 now. The woman's
Wait,
name was
that's how they
Trish. She
explain
bore a
it?
striking
Not the
resemblance to Dante's deceased mother. Her name was
That's-
Trish, and she bore a striking resemblance to Dante's deceased mother. She led Dante to Mallet Island, where Mundus had been sealed away. There,
That-
Mundus faced a gauntlet of Mundus's
What?
minions, all of whom fell to the Devil
What?
Hunter's inordinate strength. One such adversary was revealed to be the character from the third game, warped to a demon only known as Nello Angelo. In the face of Mundus' cruelty,
his
Dante's anger erupted like never before.
Neo Angelo.
The true power of Dante, inverted from his father Sparta, was unleashed, which used to steal Mundus away once and again.
Which would have been fine if it was
Dante then
anyway,
returned to hunting demons with Trish and another character from 3 at his side.
Which it would have fucking been nice if that power was any equivalent to Mundus himself when you were just getting killed over and over and over again in the flying section. The bullshit flying section where he has 1,000,000 health.
It was 2 sentences! Devil May Cry 2 was just like, but there's other powers that, like, could kinda rival Mundus's, and Dante had to go deal with that for a second, and then it was like Devil May Cry 4. So it was literally like 2
What?
sentences. The first sentence was essentially like there was other evil to go deal with in the meantime. So
That's-
Dante went to go deal with that.
They didn't
And that's
even,
essentially what it was. They didn't go into any detail on it. They were
They
just
didn't-
like there was other evil. Dante went to go deal with that.
They-
Now on to Devil May Cry 4.
They didn't even name drop Argisax or Arius. Didn't even bother to name either of them. I mean, they weren't important, but still.
Yeah. So that was but yeah,
That was
so
it.
that recurring boss in Devil May Cry 1, that Angelos guy, he is a character from 3 that you will meet.
Well, at least he's not Phantom again, because Phantom sucks.
No, it's not Phantom.
Well,
This
also-
character is the character that Nello Angelo is a super, super, super important character and like one of the fans' most favorite characters.
Does he get better at sword fighting because he's a terrible swordsman? He is a god-awful swordsman.
Yes, because some people would argue that the final fight with the character that is Nello Angelo, but isn't going by that name in 3,
I don't know what his
is
fucking name
one
is.
of. That's fine. You'll figure it out, I'm sure. But the final fight with him, apparently a lot of people consider some of the like it's hard as fuck, but it's if you get it down and you know the system, it's fun as fuck. Like one of the best fights in video games to some people.
Well, that sounds like it could be negative or positive pretty far on the scale.
It depends for you, yeah.
I mean, it's a tricky business, Capcom.
My
doing
money's
that sort
on
of
5's
stuff.
gonna end up being your favorite just because 5 is like combos. I find 5 the easiest to like pick up and learn. Like the combo system to 5, I feel like is user friendly. 4 too for that matter, but I remember when I first booted up 3, and I never really played through all of 3. Like 3, I was having like some wonky issues or difficulties with 3. with the system, but I was having those in 1 as well, and for the little bit of 2 I played, if I was actually doing something cool in 2, which never really happened, I was having that difficulty in 2 as well.
I do love that at the beginning, they describe what happened as Trish showed up at Dante's doorstep, not that she crashed a motorcycle through his place of business that he had to shoot with guns until it exploded, and then,
Yes.
no wait,
But yeah,
then she
so,
threw the motorcycle at Dante
fact.
afterwards.
Jeff, after playing the first game, did you pick up on the fact that Trish looks like Dante's deceased mother?
Well, Dante just said that. I don't think I ever saw his mom.
I think there's a painting of his mother someplace, but yeah.
There's paintings of a lot of
He
people.
suspiciously looks like Dante's deceased mother, which is why he decides to go on it.
Oh,
And it's all a ploy by Mundus to like get Dante there. But then Dante ends up beating him. And
yep,
he gets
so
the
it
sword of
doesn't
Sparta.
matter, because Mundus is dead.
Yeah, he gets the sword of Sparta. And I forget, do you have Devil Trigger the entirety of 2, or do you in 1, or do you unlock it partway through?
No, I think you might not have it for like the first couple missions, but if you have to unlock it, it's very early.
Okay, and then lore-wise, I'm pretty sure Dante just has it. Because I think 3 goes to explain how Dante gets Devil Trigger. Because I don't think at the beginning of 3, I don't think you have Devil Trigger.
Okay, so let's get back.
Yeah.
into
Anyway,
this.
back to this game.
There's
Explain
a workplace
yourself, Axel.
dispute. The old man needs his eyes checked when his ass was killed.
Anyway, she wasn't taking no for an answer.
Also, she had a different face. You have to give me some credit on that. Well, at least Zigbar is taking responsibility.
He's like, yeah, if I couldn't kick her ass, then Axel couldn't kick her ass.
She distracted me somehow, and she killed me.
Now we're left with the one we can't use.
But I'm
Thanks,
still doing
Mike.
my job! Fuck you. I'm literally still doing my work. This guy fucking let Xion run away again. This is like the 4th time she's left. Flamesy locks? Here?
I guess he's saying his hair is the color of fire.
Because Square Enix is super subtle about that sort of stuff. I can't live without Xion! She has to be here or I'll die! He had his thumb up his ass, and then he put it in his mouth. What a dick. Zigbar goes up to the roof to brood.
He's going to his room, I thought he said.
His room is on the roof.
Gotcha.
He's Batman. Yeah, Axel, why do you not care? I mean, you need to believe in the friendship. You can't just give up on it. Axel, if you're not gonna do anything, I'm gonna have to go do something. And I can't do anything. Wait, what was he talking about?
Roxas, Xion is like a mirror that reflects you.
What does that fucking mean?
It has to do with their souls being connected or whatever. The organization made her to duplicate your powers. She's a puppet.
Oh, okay. I mean, she's both.
She's smoke and mirrors, Roxas. And when I looked in the mirror, it wasn't you I saw. I don't know what you're talking about, but Xion is Xion. You can't expect her to be me.
Roxas is super pissed about this. He's screaming at Roxas right now.
Even at Axel. He's not screaming at himself.
Roxas is yelling at a mirror. Axel, you're a mirror that reflects my very soul. My soul is 8 feet tall and has mastery of fire.
It's only a matter of time before somebody had to break the mirror.
And,
I don't get it. Why create a mirror in the first place?
what
If
is
you're just
a
gonna break
mirror?
it later. Roxas, if someone doesn't, you won't be you anymore.
I don't think Axel understands how this works.
Probably not.
Axel is just not gonna fucking understand this, no matter how many times Roxas explains how important this is.
Roxas, you're not seeing the bigger picture, any of it.
Stop acting like a baby. Pushes him over.
Forget this.
I'm gonna go brood.
Roxas!
I'm gonna go brood next to Zigbar.
Being a dense dingus.
No, I have to believe in my friends.
Can't understand.
It doesn't matter. She's my best friend.
Powers at play greater than you and I. So he ran off the beast. Oh, she ran off to Beast's castle.
To find Riku? Oh, now something's happening. Oh yeah, she was making her decision to Riku. She's super happy about her decision. The only thing I ever cared about was 2 people. That's the only thing I got going for myself.
And ice cream and sunsets on the roof.
And a clock tower. And a town.
I don't think she cares about the town. I think it's just like the spot they sit in.
She kind of looks like you, but is the opposite. You're black and she's white. That's what I'm talking about. God, she is just super jazzed about whatever she's planning.
He's like, I'll get to save the day.
I'm gonna be the ultimate hero. I'll save Roxas forever.
No, we got another level up to slap into something.
Oh, now we're gonna learn the great truth that we've learned 3 times already. Like, seriously, we already know what's going on. The only thing we don't know is what Xion's doing literally right now. Now we have to go waste more resources on getting her back again. Can someone just put a leash on her? I'm getting really tired of printing the Lost Xion posters. I mean, considering Xion, you could probably have that happen. Xion can build more replicas.
Replica program was one of our little pet projects.
It was one particular person's project. So the reason we're learning about this for the 5th time is that everyone else in the organization had to know as well. He didn't explain it to everybody.
Yeah, the goal is to duplicate the Keyblade Wielder Sora's memories and through them his powers, thus making them our own. Vexen oversaw the project at Castle Oblivion. Which one was Vexen?
Vexen is a giant douchebag. He was like the big guy. I think he had like he either had green or light green hair. He wielded a shield.
Oh, gotcha, and he got killed. Okay. However, our efforts were severely derailed by his unexpected demise. In this particular replica, the one we call Xion came to form an identity of her own.
That's basically just blended together from like 3 other people's identities.
That caught us off guard. If anything like that happened before, no one at Castle Oblivion ever reported it.
So yeah, you could probably easily surmise that Vexen was one of the CO casualties because we haven't seen him for like the entire 2/3 of the game.
Literally, Zeminus just said his untimely demise, or unexpected demise, or whatever.
And there's only one event in this entire game where any of these characters have died.
Fortunately, the puppet has no means of dashing our plans now, even if she has learned to pull her own strings.
She learned how to pull her own strings like a week after she got put into the organization. Like, you guys fucked up really badly.
Until she knows her secrets, we need to shorten her leash and perhaps tighten it.
Maybe you should have thought about that 3 months ago. It seems kind of really late on the ball.
Axel.
We're gonna make you do this, even though we don't think you have a conflict of interest in this mission.
We always send you to murder people. Seeing as she escaped on your watch, the ominous is on you to capture her and return her. Oh, at least it's not an assassination mission. It's a kidnapping mission.
Xemnas is the worst boss. Like, he
I'm willing
doesn't
to
do
overlook any nicks or scratches just to ensure she still functions on arrival.
Like, he doesn't know anything about doing anything efficiently. Hell, I'll do the assassinations. I'm better at it than this fucking red-haired idiot. I mean, I guess Sykes is technically correct considering they don't believe she's an actual person.
Yeah. Although I did find it weird that Xemnas referred to her as her, even though earlier he was like, it, not her. It's like, hold on, you just said her a couple sentences ago now.
No one proofread his script he was gonna read at the meeting.
Because he told Axel, like, you have to go get her. Like, he referred to her using, like, female pronouns instead of just it.
Maybe he thinks Axel is too stupid to know who Xion is without explaining what she looks like.
All this time I've been talking to a puppet intense.
Well, who cares if she's a puppet? Clearly she has, like, a personality and is an individual now. Like,
So now we must sweep it all up, as if.
Zigbar's got better things to do. Why is everyone just annoyed as balls about this?
If only the whispers at the top of the ladder carried to the bottom rung. Well, Luxord's not pissed about the situation they're currently in. He's pissed about the fact that he's just finding out about all this fuck shit now.
They came from Xemnas himself. You can't fuck this up. If you do, I'm gonna take your head off.
Axel says nothing and leaves.
And now Sykes is gonna have a very private meeting with Roxas. Ooh, is Roxas actually gonna shirk his work? She's literally number 14. Like, literally.
Yeah, but it's an Organization 13, so there shouldn't be a 14th thing anyway.
Oh, he's literally saying that right now.
Yeah, he's like, whenever we ever actually been 14.
They never bothered to build a 14th chair. It would ruin the entire space we have worked out for our meetings. Now Roxas is gonna run into the scene.
No, is this? Yeah.
You
It's
can't.
Like, I'm fucking coming with.
You seriously can't do this, Axel. Are you fucking with me? You can't fucking be like trying to, you know, throw Xion in a cage or kill her. There's more important things than our safety here, Axel. Don't you remember the runaway plan we had? Don't you remember the plan? Why don't I just come on your mission, we find her, and then we run away at that point? Huh, Axel? Huh? A pretty fucking long time, Roxas. Jeez, he's stone cold today. He just blank-faced his best friend. Well, let's get that level up going. Because even when we have traumatic, life-altering shit happen, we gotta keep our stats up.
Alright, there we go, we did it.
And that's all there was to it.
Alright, literally every member's here.
Cool, we got a freebie. Hey, Zaldin, have you murdered Xion yet? Okay, boss, I'll get that done. I'll take me like literally 10 seconds.
What was the thing we got handed by the one guy?
An adamantite.
++. No, but before that we got Rune Tech ++.
Apparently it's that.
Oh, it's okay. It's a crafting thing.
Okay, let's figure out where this thing is. Adamantite, where are you, you stupid whore?
What did he say it was that you were supposed to build?
It was Adamantite and Combo Tech Plus. Which is going to be kind of hard to find considering we have a huge list of synthesis options now. There it is. God, that took forever. There better be a big reward in for it, Zolden. We got Luck Tech.
Let's go. Hold on. There was 2 new weapons we can make. Let's look at those.
Give me your synthesis, man. We need to evolve our sword.
There might have been more, actually. What do we currently have equipped? Rage Gear +5, it looks like.
Yes. The
Okay,
ultimate
so
gear, which we do not have the money for, or the stuff. Jeez, that's a lot. Although I don't even think we want to use it because it has ground combos.
Ground. And what's the other one? Pandora's Gear +5?
It just says more formidable with exceptional capability.
Huh. Alright, let's just keep the one we got, I guess.
No, it's not like we have to really care. I mean, we've got like 4 missions left before the game ends.
There.
Well, at least that guy is that guy. Oh, we're putting a bomb in somewhere.
You're bombing,
The Cave of Wonders. Sure, why not? This is definitely something important.
The place with your bombing is based off of the Middle East. I feel like that's in bad taste, Disney.
Well, I
Square
mean...
Enix.
Well, I mean, it's fictitious. It's a cave in the middle of nowhere.
Fair.
Not
It's
that
a magic
bad.
cave in the Middle East.
We're bombing a sand line. It's fine, okay? It's fine. There's nothing controversial about this mission at all. See, it's simple. All we have to do is go in this cave, throw it down a hole, and then hope for the best. Or, I don't know, something like that. What do you mean defeat all the Heartless? Why do I have to fucking do that?
Oh, and it just says that whenever you walk into a room. Oh, here, because it blocked off the doors.
Oh, right. I mean, at least we don't have to do the cube puzzle again.
No.
Because block pushing is everybody's favorite activity. Oh, come on! Oh, you guys aren't even worth killing. Look at your health. Your health's pathetic. I've outclassed you guys 17 missions ago. Now, come on. Grab the ledge. And we did it!
Alright. Bomb has been planted.
Yep, that's a bomb, alright. And hey, it's the Morningstar guy again. Do we seriously have to defend this stupid piece of shit? Well, I guess I'll have to check if it has a health bar or something.
I mean, I think they're just attacking you.
Yeah, I guess they didn't bother to write the AI in that manner, so it doesn't matter either way. Oh god, this guy has 7 health bars.
The other guy's like one tiny one, so you could go kill that guy really quick.
Yeah, I suppose. Let me see if I can get my targeting to get on him. And now I can't jump. I mean, fair enough, this guy is the more intimidating target. Oh, God. Of all the frickin' status elements you had to have, it was that one.
The anti-jump one?
Yeah, where you can't jump for this enemy and his stupid flaming compatriot. And speaking of stupid flaming compatriots, another topic I wanted to eventually get around to was that I did bother to watch more of She-Ra this week. That show you recommended.
That was a good transition. Alright, yeah? Your thoughts so far?
Well, after the two-parter intro, it's definitely gotten a lot better. I've gotten more of a taste for it. And I can definitely see what you were talking about when you saw, like, the
Princess
first,
of the Week?
Yeah, when you called it Princesses of the Week, because it's
The
literally
first,
that.
like, half of Season 1 is just the Princess of the Week.
Where they have to spend 3 episodes in a row going to 3 princesses and being like, hey, we're at war. Stop being a bunch of assholes and help us out.
It's like, we need your nation to join the Alliance of Nations, essentially, is the gist of it all.
And I will say it's very fucking annoying because it seems like everybody involved in this war is incompetent and bad at everything. It seems like the 3 main characters are the only ones even making any sort of sense.
They're the only ones that seem to be making an effort at the beginning, I'll definitely say that.
Well, it's like, they're always saying, like, hey, all the princesses, like, they all decided to give up on the Alliance 1,000 years ago.
1,000 years ago. It's definitely not 1,000 years ago, as it was the event that led to the Alliance giving up was the event that,
it was their first major battle and defeat, the first one.
I mean,
They just
it was
gave
the
up on
one.
it
It was
entirely.
the one where Glimmer's dad died.
Yes.
In the battle where Glimmer's dad died is the.
Which was a sad moment for 5 seconds. Everyone got to be a bit cross for a little bit.
I mean, you didn't see it, so.
Well, how bad could it have possibly been in this fucking Saturday morning cartoon nonsense? Okay.
Yeah, I'm trying to think canonically how many characters die.
One character, that's it.
I don't know, finish watching the show. Who's your favorite princess so far, though? Do you have a favorite princess?
Well, I'm not a big fan of any of them, but I guess I would have to say Entrapta if I had to make a choice.
Entrapta's my favorite.
Because at least she's quirky and odd. But I will say my favorite character overall is probably Catra, very easily.
I was gonna say Catra's the best character across the whole show, but
because she gets
I
a
really
lot
like-
to do. She gets to be morally questionable.
yeah,
She
you
gets
have to hang out with Scorpia.
Yeah, Scorpia's an interesting way of building a character, where she's just very nice and doesn't really give a shit.
But she's a bad guy. Like that's my favorite thing about it. She's a very interestingly designed bad guy, because she's like the propaganda turned a nice person into a bad guy, right? She's super nice, but wholeheartedly believes in the cause she's doing.
She doesn't challenge it, so I don't even know what she actually believes. She just kind of just goes with the flow.
The Horde that deserves to win, essentially. The Horde deserves to be in charge of everything. She'll talk about it more. I don't know how far into the series you are, but she'll talk about it.
I think the last thing I saw was like episode 10, so I think I'm like right on the edge of ending season 1.
Okay, yeah.
I mean, I'm hoping that they stop doing the fucking recruitment shit because
It
it's very dumb.
So, I
Very
was gonna say, the
dumb.
recruitment episodes is the first one's the plant one, the second one's Entrapment, the third one's the water one. Then they do. I think they take a break from princesses and they go to the Magic City, and you learn a little bit of Shadow Weaver backstory, and you meet Glimmer's aunt who lives in the Magic City.
So apparently Roxas is questioning going back to the castle because everyone's being secretive around here, and now I guess he's realizing the bigger picture and staring up at the terrible bitmap sky. The only person who doesn't know what's going on. Do I belong anywhere? Said Mr. Edgelord Man. He's really struggling with this. Or that he's really, really constipated right now. Oh my god, he actually cried.
Didn't he cry once more?
I can't remember the last time he cried. He might have. Oh, now it's Mickey. Mickey meets this guy.
Dominus, probably, or some shit.
I mean, they're constantly doing this throughout the franchise where, hey, you'll meet a really big, scary guy.
Or Axel, maybe?
I don't think they're going to show us who it is. Oh, it is Zemnis.
It is
Or
Zemnis,
Ansem. No, that's Ansem. I'm gonna be so... Wait, what?
It's Ansem, but also Riku.
Yeah, Mickey barely makes appearances throughout the series. He's always off doing something
You
important.
got 10 episodes in, so where would you been? Well, yeah, you should be entirely done. If you got through episode 10, because the last recruitment one technically kind of is Shadows of Mysticor, because Princess Prom isn't recruitment. Like, it is and it isn't. Like, they want to get Princess Frosta.
But she's all like, hey, I'm in the top corner of the entire continent. Like, how the fuck
So
are they gonna get to me?
So instead, that episode's more of the villains are up to something, but you don't necessarily know the details. And then Adora's super trying to get after Catra. Meanwhile, Catra just plays the I'm just the gay bait for Adora because Adora's gonna chase me around the whole party, and I'm just gonna flirt with her the whole time.
Yeah,
And then
I guess
Scorpia's
flirt with her.
It's they're fucking the dance. They're yeah. Anyway,
Riku is apparently searching for a way to conquer his inner darkness while he has nothing better to do.
Gotcha.
You look like Ansem. You were 8 feet tall. I have a blindfold. It's the perfect defense.
Don't worry, I'm learning to keep the edginess under control.
Yeah, it's
So
three things went wrong.
You said you watched episode 9 and episode 10, right?
I'm pretty
So you
sure
saw the
I
one
did.
where they, because at the end of Princess Prom,
What did happen?
Glimmer gets captured, and Bo gets captured, and then the next 2 episodes are a 2-parter of them going to save them.
Yeah, that was when they tried to do the plot point, oh no, Entrapta died, and I'm like, of course she didn't die. She wasn't even incinerated. There was just a puff of flame and then nothing else. Of course she's fucking fine. What else could
It was
happened?
that room guy was incinerated. The room she was in was filled with fire. You just didn't really see it because the doors closed.
Yeah, filled with fire for half a second. Come on. That wouldn't kill anybody. You need to kind of keep the fire going and, kill them that way.
Well, so the idea is it's decontaminating the room.
Yes.
It's burning away everything in the room. It would kill someone. It's just she jumped into the ducts with Emily, the robot.
Yeah,
I don't know how much. I don't know.
Doubtful on it actually killing anybody.
Anyway, so hold on. What'd you see? What's Entrapta doing currently then?
Well,
Is she just being
Entrapta
Antonio?
was that was a very bizarre scene because she technically got captured by the Horde, but then she could just get out anytime she wanted. And then she's like, "Hey, go get me some cool stuff, and I'll work on it." And then I think they were gonna be like,
Okay.
try to manipulate her into doing that, but then she
Well,
escaped anyway.
Well, no, she didn't escape. She's still there. Like the
Oh,
the
she's
joke
still
is
there.
the joke is her
She-
her personality makes it so she's like, oh yeah, I'm supposed to be captured. So then she just willingly goes back to hanging on the wall. But then when she starts getting excited about science, she'll just like unattach herself from the wall and then start talking.
Which I guess it'd be fine if, you know, they don't seem to care that she can get out and that she's freaking crazy. Because then she's just gonna be able to escape whatever she wants. Which
Yeah,
she
but they
already
see her
can
as
do.
useful. They see her as useful, especially when her mentality is that I'm dedicated to science, not necessarily dedicated to any particular like group. It's where is the science in that world, right? Look around. It's Entrapta's kingdom, and then the Horde. The Horde's got all the sciencey, sci-fi looking shit. All the magic shit's the other side.
At least they think they do. They haven't found the beacon yet, and all the other ruins that actually have the good stuff that she wants.
Yeah, which is what we'll see what happens.
Well, back to this. Apparently, they're talking about the strategy, I guess. The point wasn't just to take his memory apart. Sure. Riku apparently doesn't know exactly what's going on. Trying to buy time for Kingdom Hearts to come together? I mean, again, we already know this, so they're just establishing that the other side needs to know what's going on.
Yeah, no, this is just exposition, though.
Which
This is what I know Kingdom Hearts to be. Oh shit, we have to explain this stupid, crazy bullshit. So let's have characters talk about the stupid, crazy bullshit and explain it, even though they should already kind of know.
Well, we already know, so it's just getting annoying that they're explaining the same thing for like the fourth time.
They're trying to make sure you understand, I guess.
We already understand. It's been very explicitly explained that this memory sieve is been through Xion so that they could have an evil Sora. Riku's gonna fight somebody.
Probably gonna be us.
And if I don't survive, it'll be because I gave in to my inner darkness.
Well, unleash the Edgelord.
Well, his edgelordiness is like very literal in this context, I guess. We need Donald and Goofy because they are the only
Also,
guys
the
we
music
can
of
use.
Devil May Cry 2 is not as good.
Oh god, yeah, it did not have a good soundtrack. Ugh.
Like they talk about it in Matt McMuscle's What Happened for Devil May Cry 2. He's like, name one memorable soundtrack from Devil May Cry 2.
I can't.
But there are memorable ones for people who care about the kind of music in those games. There are some to Devil May Cry 1, 3 for sure, 4, and I really like the music of 5. Like the music for 5 is on my Spotify list.
So apparently after all that talking to himself about his self-doubt about going back to work, he just went back to work.
It's all he knows, I guess.
Well, that's literally true. Unless he wanted to go sleep at the clock tower. Again, we already know this, Roxas. Get your shit together. But you don't know that. You weren't there. I'm thinking the typical thing about he didn't want to hurt your feelings. No, Roxas, you're not. You're just literally Sora. That's what it is. You and Xion aren't the same thing. Xion was built to steal memories through you. You were just literally Sora.
But he doesn't know that, so he's like, well, we're both Sora, so, and if she's this thing, that means...
Oh. I'm surprised they didn't, like, explore this earlier. Like, what if I'm also a robot? It's like, yeah, there's probably a good possibility in a different story that that's actually the case. That you might actually also be a robot. Except then I would have to ask the question of why would they build 2 robots?
Typing twice as fast, I don't know.
I mean, Vexen can build 100 robots, it doesn't fucking matter. I'm gonna go find Axel and punch him in the face until he tells me what I goddamn want to know. What truth is there to know? You're Sora, that's the truth. There's nothing more to you.
Well, he's not Sora, he's sorta.
Wait, Sykes isn't here.
Also, there's another diary entry.
We probably forgot to read the last one, too.
Oh, we did. Axel let Xion leave the organization like he wanted her to go. She's a puppet. A mirror that reflects me? He's talking nonsense. I can't trust him anymore.
It's
a little extreme.
That's very to the point. Who
I
am
don't understand the organization. I don't understand Axel. I understand myself least of all. Why do I keep coming back to the castle? Me and Xion are special, connected by Sora, sorta. If she's a puppet, maybe I am too? I don't know what the fuck is happening.
Roxas,
his
come
mentalities.
on!
He's just like, fuck it, I don't know.
I thought he would have gotten over this earlier, but Jesus Christ, he's still doing the same thing, where he's just like, I don't know anything!
Axel, the shopkeep, and no one else.
Yeah, fuck
like,
it, I'm
that
going
means
back
we
to
have-
bed.
That
Fuck
means
you,
we gotta
I want to
talk back.
leave!
Nope, yeah, you can't go through the invisible wall.
Okay, now we're gonna punch Axel. This is gonna go fantastically. Okay, do you want to punch our best friend?
Do you want to go and play the rest of the game?
Well, do you want to?
Like, there's no turning back. It's like, okay, but what else can I do right now? It's not like you let me... Wait, can we... If we wanted to replay missions, is that in the start menu, or is that in, like, talking to Zemnis? Or... Oh, hollow missions. So, okay, so we can do it in here. Because I was like, what's the point of having this if there isn't anything for us to do? There is. We could go and do the hollow missions.
So are you ready to punch this guy?
Are we ready to finish the game? Yes, we're ready to finish the game. What is the game again? 350...
8 days?
358 days. So we have 3 days.
We got 3 days to finally get
Oh,
the story
4 days. So
connected.
we have 5, 6, 7, and 8. Because technically today is 55.
And I'm pretty sure we are going to
5,
play all
6.
3 of the days that are left.
4. There's 4 days left. Because you have
4 more
day.
days.
You have the day we're currently on plus 3 more.
Well, Axel did do his job, apparently. I could track her down, man. She's impossible to find. Roxas, you have to stand up for yourself. Stop doing the sad doggy, like, approach. Like, be a man. Pick your frickin' balls up and, like, look at his eyes at least.
Fortify!
What?
There was a post on the internet that talked about how being, like, man up is not a good expression. And someone recommended replacing it with fortify.
That's what.
Which is the same thing. It means the same thing. Like,
yeah,
the concept behind man up and fortify is just the gender neutral, like not assigning it to masculinity. So fortify is a good way to put it. Like, I was like, that's a good point.
Yeah, Axel, the organization wanted to kill me. Which apparently I'm fine with. And also you're fine with. Why is everyone fine with me being a murder victim? Well, probably, Roxas. I mean, what good is it to have you, who's completely unstable, when they have Xion, who is also completely unstable?
Twice the unstable, actually. Seeing as she goes AWOL like 3 times throughout the story, while
Roxas is too stupid to do the same thing.
Always returning back to base and always doing what he's told. To the point where I'm kind of confused why they need Xion.
Yeah, you're right. Like, I think the reason that I understood it is that Xion exists because the organization didn't think Roxas would be a good, like, tool for them. But then Xion turns into the worst tool, so I think you're kind of right. Do you know who Sora is? Have you read the lore? Do you know the backstory? Am I a robot? Can I just ask you like 10 questions? Roxas, you're Roxas.
Take the X out of your name and start mixing around the letters.
I don't think they understand like how their names work, because I don't think Xemnas told them that's how it works. So they probably don't think their names actually mean anything.
I mean, it depends on whether or not any of them know who they are. Like, if... Because all it takes is for one of them to sit down and be like, okay, this is who I was. Now I'm this person. Oh, it's the letters rearranged with an X in it.
So Roxas is getting really deep into his backstory. Now he's asking where he came from in the first place, and how he even knows how to use the Keyblade in the first place. You've asked this question 4 times. You just gotta trust me, Roxas. I'm gonna keep you in the dark like Sykes, so that you also hate me. But at least I'm doing it for a good reason. Ooh. Now I'm gonna run away, Axel, from you!
Congratulations.
I have finally achieved teenagery status.
Both Keyblade wielders have gone AWOL.
Yeah, it's almost like being this secretive with your, like, very important pawns is a fucking terrible idea, Xemnas. I tried to give this to him many times.
I just want to remind you that we pulled this winter stick on, like, day 30.
And Roxas never bothered to remember to give it to Axel. And now he's never gonna give it to Axel, he's gonna throw it out a fucking window. Just to spite his best friend!
Will we ever learn the true answer of this game? What is the prize to the winning stick?
No, we're gonna escape instead! Fuck this place. Fuck y'all bitches, I'm out. We're finally doing the thing we should have done like 6 months ago. Fuck y'all bitches, I'm out. They think they can keep me here with these lackadaisical guards. I'll show them. You can't stop me. I'm Roxas, goddammit.
Oh, this is really linear now that I look at the map.
Yeah, it's a straight line. I mean, that's how the castle is designed. It's kind of always been a straight line.
I just was looking at that first room we started in and didn't realize where all the doors led. And then I kind of just pieced it together.
And
once
here's
I saw
our
that
mystical freight elevator. You probably should have some, like, sort of security that, you know, people can't just run around. That might actually help.
Wait, it's the samurai guys. We fought those, like, forever ago. And that jar mission, remember? Where you broke all the jars and all the samurais were beating the shit out of you?
Hey, I found Sykes.
They had you almost entirely in lockstun.
We don't accept resignations, we only accept runaways. Ooh, Rox is blank-facing him now.
Now you have to fight me in a boss fight.
If I don't stop you, I'm gonna get yelled at. And yes, we're finally having our boss fight with Sykes. And he has voice lines for the first time.
Leave you at nothing. Oh,
I already have nothing, bitch!
You can give us the silence condition.
Which would be worthwhile if magic ever fucking mattered in this game.
I mean, his health ticks away fucking super slow.
Oh, he only has one voice line. Apparently Square Enix couldn't afford to have him record anything else. I wish Sykes was a bit taller so that I could do my jump combos. Sykes, you fight like a fucking buffoon. What the fuck is your attack combos? They look ridiculous. Oh yeah, well I will counter you and hit you in the face. Come on, let me jump.
Oh, my phone going off.
No, that's my hard drive. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word. Oh, he does have a second voice line. I will never accept you, Dad. Fuck yourself. So yeah, this is the epic boss fight with Sykes. What do you think?
You are a brave one. We got line 3.
You think silence matters to me, Sykes? I haven't used magic all game.
We've somehow like pinned him against that wall, like that burning wall, made it so that like he literally couldn't like do most of his attacks or something.
And now he's just blocking.
Like there were several times where he's just kind of standing, like right now.
Yeah, it's a bit
And then he'll do like he'll have like 2 attacks he can do, which is like the energy wave line.
How much longer do I have to do this fucking job for? I should have retired 1,000 years ago. I have so much in my IRA, I don't know what I'm doing. What? What the fuck does that mean, Sykes?
He wants the Kingdom Hearts power, I guess. I don't know.
Oh, that's what he's talking about. Oh, and we're finally getting a proper cutscene. I do love this cutscene.
Like, Roxas can teleport using portals, yet he still chooses to walk out the castle.
Why did the Keyblade choose me? I have to know.
You can't turn on the organization. You get on their bad side and they'll destroy you.
No one would.
Bruh. Most of the organization's dead.
That's not true. I would.
Aww. And that was the entire day.
Oh, that was really short.
I'm gonna go find that place, and it's gonna be in Twilight Town. Hello, whoever you are.
Nice to meet you, Xion.
Wait, that was the whole thing?
They
couldn't afford to animate anything else?
Nope. Wasn't in the budget.
Oh, lame. I wanted to hear Xion's voice actor again. Although I guess we'll hear more from her by the end of the game. My identity is fake, and I can't have it anymore. More important people need it. Okay. You are literally Kairi, apparently.
He's Kairi from Sora's perspective.
Which is...
Like,
makes her different how?
Sometimes the way people see you is not the real you. So, like, for example, anything Sora doesn't know about Kairi, Xion doesn't have.
Which is
so if
why
there's like a personality trait that Sora's unaware of in Kairi, Xion wouldn't have it.
Which is why Xion had to put...
Or if Sora's interpretation of something Xion or something Kairi does is not what Kairi intends it to be, then Xion is a misinterpretation of Kairi in that aspect.
So Naminé's just putting it on the table. If you relinquish the memories that are stored within you, and since everything about you is based on that, no one's going to remember that you existed? That's a pretty high price to ask for. Oh, well, you finally know what Xion was planning to do.
He was planning to die.
For the greater good. Why does Roxas belong with Sora?
Because he's Sora's nobody, so he's like Sora's soul or some crap, I don't know.
He can't feel Sora, but he will.
He can feel Sora. We've seen him feel Sora.
We need someone to watch over Roxas, because he's too stupid to keep his own life together.
The answer is Axel. Axel will dance Roxas.
So yeah, this is kind of why I like this game a hell of a lot better than most of the Kingdom Hearts games, is because characters do stuff like this, rather than just being like, Destiny says that you should do this, and you will go do it.
Darkness, destiny, darkness, light, darkness, darkness.
I mean, at least this is a story where, you know, people are just, you know, they do things because they want to.
Yeah, no, I definitely don't think majority of the characters, at least the main characters of this game, like Axel, Xion, I don't really think they've spouted off about darkness, like, ever. Like, maybe once there's been a time where they had to spout off about darkness.
Well, I had to trust it because Xion's the key to the whole thing. Wait, what? Xion's going to get rid of her friends?
Wait, what? Why does she need to get rid of her friends?
Because they
it's
aren't supposed to know about
Why
it?
do I always get stuck with the icky jobs?
Because you always take them.
No, it's because they always choose you because you're the coolest one. So they're like, ah, he's got to go do the shit because he's the cool one.
You're literally the only competent member of the team, Axel.
That's not a lie.
Xion, what are you gonna
Sure.
do?
I've decided that I have to go back to where I belong.
I just wanted to hear Xion again.
Well, to be honest, I always felt that was best right from the very beginning.
Well, why did you
But
tell her
know,
to
it
do that
still
before?
Really bugs me. Something about this just stinks.
It's for the good of everyone.
But how do you know?
This is that whole that one friend wants to sacrifice themselves bit, and the other friends are just like,
This is
fucking no.
They're gonna destroy you!
Who's this they? Is it the organization or the people behind her?
The people behind her. Because they're gonna destroy her essentially to put Star back together.
What's your problem? You both think you can do whatever you want. Well, I'm sick of it. Go on, you just keep running. But I'll always be there to bring you back!
I mean, at least the voice actors are into their jobs.
At least Axel's. Axel's was really hard. There's energy in that.
Wait, he got his ass handed to him?
Apparently.
Oh, no, he
Oh,
didn't.
no, he won.
Yay!
Just
We
not
got Xion
easily,
again.
because he's beat up.
He's beat up pretty bad.
He did it.
But now...
The organization has the resources to heal him, they better do it, because he just proved to him that he is literally the most competent member of their team.
I mean, even fucking Sykes couldn't stop Roxas. And Sykes is, like, should be the second-hand guy.
They just didn't give a shit about Axel.
Oh, now
Pick
everyone's gonna be
something up.
sad. This isn't sad music. I was promised sadness.
No, because it's these guys.
You and your
It's
happy
the former
flappy
vice
lives.
president.
Oh, we're back to the ice cream thing. Hayner, you're kind of a dick.
So he walked out of the castle and over to here? I was like, what? I thought you have to teleport between these worlds.
He probably had to, considering the mechanics of this universe.
Yeah, and then which begs the question, why escape the tower by, like, running out of it? Just teleport.
Well, it's because Roxas had
Everybody
to make...
always teleports.
Well, Roxas had to make a big scene about it because he was being dramatic.
Okay, this is neat because we have no objective. I guess we have to head towards the clock tower base. If I had to take a guess where we need to be.
I mean, I'd say, you know, do you want to go see something else? But there's nothing really else to go see.
I was gonna say that or the castle gates. Wait, the gates are in the forest. Never mind, we have to go to the gates.
Yeah, if it's not here, then you're probably right. Nah, I don't need your stupid menus. I'm Roxas, I can figure out anything. I'll just go this way. The shortcut's
so we have
in
to
the
go-
subway.
We have to go to the forest and then to the.
Here we are. See, I knew where I was going. I've got a memory of this place, and it's 12 rooms.
Does
We're
this
gonna-
place have 12 rooms?
Yeah, probably around about that much. It's not a big city.
I mean, 12 rooms would be one of the biggest levels in this game.
That's true.
You forget that Neverland was like 3.
Aren't you glad we didn't have to go to any other place the entire stream? It was just nice and
Yeah,
easy.
so far.
Well, we've
I mean,
only
we
got
went to
2 days.
Agrabah. We had to go to Agrabah in this stream.
Well, apparently the gate's also not the right answer. I really thought that would have been it.
Maybe it's to like wander around for X time.
Oh, that'd be so stupid.
I don't think this game has the processing power to like pull that off.
I mean,
Like I don't think in the game's data they're able to like keep track of a hidden timer before just an event happens.
Yeah, maybe there's just like an NPC we have to go find somewhere.
It's probably those kids, wherever the fuck they are.
Well, then let's go run down that ramp and see if we can make something happen.
Maybe they have a hideout someplace. Are they in their hideout? Maybe.
Well, that might be another place to go check. No, they're not here.
This is where we started.
And that's also the case. Oh, where is their hideout? I swear it's around here somewhere.
I think it's this door right here.
Yeah, this should be it.
It's somewhere. It's one of these doors.
Yo, guys, you here? No.
Oh. All right, time to just wander around some more.
Yep.
Okay, we already went to the subway. I guess we didn't go to the bottom of the subway, but
Well, let's try that other room that I don't think we went to. Or maybe yeah, we just went that way. Fuck.
this is where the game started.
Okay, where else could we check? Maybe the second subway room?
Yeah, I was gonna say there's the basement of the subway is a room we have to check, I guess.
Probably have to go up that
Unless
ramp.
there's anything else. Yeah, we could go up that ramp and see if there's anything up there.
Oh, there might be a subway entrance over here.
Yeah, but what's up that ramp? Did we ever go up that ramp?
Yeah, it's the ramp to like the clock tower, I'm pretty sure.
Oh.
Okay, back in the subway. That route's closed. Is there anywhere else we can go in this place?
Well, we have to go
Oh,
lower
yeah,
if we
that's
want to go to the room.
I was wondering if they just like blocked us off completely from going anywhere else. That'd be kind of weird.
Well, that's not lower. If we want to go to the basement room of the subway, we have to go all the way down. The door at the bottom of the map.
God, I don't have anywhere else I can think of going to. Seems like we hit every location.
Oh, it's not here.
Am I seriously gonna have to Google this? Like,
No, I think go. Remember that up ramp? That I was like, let's go up that ramp. Let's try going up that ramp. Because I feel like that's a different area, or maybe it was an area we didn't go to.
well, let's give it a shot.
After that, though, if we don't find it, I'd say yeah, just Google it.
Open-ended maps. This is why they didn't do this throughout the entire game. Okay, Rampy, where are we going?
Oh, maybe we were here. Oh wait, it looks like it's loading something. Oh, we have to. So we were in the right spot. We just have to walk closer and interact.
Is there anybody up in my spot? Hell yeah, there's nothing else to do.
So yeah, we literally were in the right spot. It was the base of the clock tower, like I first thought. We just had to interact with the actual tower.
Go. What a joke.
Haha.
Aw. Hey, it's me. I'm doing my thing.
Xion.
Presumably brainwashed or something.
I hit the ice cream today.
Thank you.
It's poisoned.
It's poisoned. You didn't even eat it. Like, come on.
Wasn't in the animation budget.
Oh, fuck off. You couldn't animate a bite. It was one bite.
Wasn't in the animation budget.
Ugh.
Time.
What do you mean out of time? Where's the time limit?
Now she's gonna be like Kyrie, isn't she?
I don't think so.
Even if I'm not ready, I have to make this choice.
Yeah, she's gonna be fucking Kyrie.
So many memories into me. Given me so much.
That you're
I
dying.
feel like I'm about to overflow.
Let me see the goddamn face.
Who do you see?
See, I tell you, it's gonna be Kyrie's face.
Roxas' face. A boy's face. Then that means I'm almost ready.
Oh?
This puppet will have to play her part. Roxas,
You didn't see that coming, did
this
you?
is him.
I mean, when she's in a boy's face.
Sora.
Did you seriously expect that she'd be Sora now?
Well, her voice is the same voice as Kyrie's.
She's
When
learned how to
you walk
levitate.
away, you won't hear me say.
Xion, you're cheating. I can't do that.
You're
Except-
next, Roxas. I have to make you a part of me too.
Okay.
Don't you see? This is why I was
Oh
created.
crap, she's becoming
Now
evil.
we're at the darkness, friendship darkness parts.
And here's this.
This is literally the darkness parts of the. Oh my god.
She has teleportation powers. And we're in Wonderland. Yay.
The worst area of Wonderland.
This
It's
is
the
why
bomb.
you put bombs everywhere, Roxas. It's because of this.
I mean, we didn't put bombs everywhere. We put bombs in just the one spot.
Now I'm going to dance. You to death. Now I'm a dragon.
Now I have wings.
Bitch, now I can fly forever. So yes, Xion is also a boss. We have to kill Xion.
We have to beat her up at least.
And Xion's also part robot.
Yeah, she's just Mecha Sora.
So when does the sad... Well, I guess this is... Eventually this is gonna be sad.
She has significantly less health bars, but my guess is every time we take down a health bar, she'll teleport us someplace and another bomb thing will go off.
Yeah, I think you got this whole thing figured out.
Which is why she only has 3 health bars. And why we're shredding through her.
Well, it's also Xion. Like, she's not exactly the tankiest one of the bunch.
Yeah, but she has final boss and she has boss power-ups.
You thought you could kill me when I have this power of the void?
Yeah, it's the darkness, friendship, darkness, light, darkness.
Oh crap, I got teleported to the darkness land.
Yeah, which place is this?
This is Halloween Town.
Oh, gotcha.
This is where we fought that guy who was made of graves. That is over. What the fuck kind of sword is that?
It's the boss we fought here, remember? It's like a part of him. The bosses. Because the pumpkin boss thing we fought here had that as just like appendage. The spider boss thing.
I just cannot remember what that guy's name was. God, this would be hard if I cared.
Yeah, he had like all the claw, like the claw things that were eating other Heartless. He had like those as his appendage, and that's what the sword looks like. One of those things.
God, I just cannot remember the guy's fucking name.
I tend not to remember.
Well, it's not like it matters what their actual names are. And here's the anti-frame rate attack. It will crash your computer.
I know if we land a full combo, we get additional ant damage on the last hit.
Well, that'd be nice if tracking worked.
'Cause I've seen us do it a couple times in this fight already.
God, she got really pissed for a second. She's like, ugh, Roxas, I'm fighting you. I thought I could have defeated her before the combo started, and then this happened. Why is the vortex not doing any damage?
But the vortex doesn't do damage. It pulls you in, and you get stuck in the middle.
Okay, Xion, are you ready to call it quits?
No, we have to jump to Agrabah eventually. At
Hey,
least
you
at the
called
very
it.
least. I said the Agrabah is the one we set, so we have to jump to that one. There's presumably a couple more. Although, given most games, there's only 3 boss fights, so this will probably be the 3rd one.
You thought I ran out of forms, did you, Roxas? Well, look at this.
Now I have the, what was it, the ant lion.
I don't remember if he was covered in swords.
He had like sword mouth things, and it was that color, so it's kind of based on it. She has less health bars in this form than she does in the last form.
Well, Antlion was also the first major boss. Do you think it's gonna take us to Neverland and we're gonna have to fight her the king of all it was, or whatever form?
I know.
Oh, it was called the Ruler in the Sky, that was it.
I feel like maybe not, just because most final boss things have only 3 phases, and
Well, this game isn't one for following the conventions.
well,
of this thing.
but I was gonna say also from a story perspective, this is the one we physically set. Like this is the one we set, so like
This is the,
this
what
could
do
be
they,
the last one because this is the one that
what do they-
Roxas set up.
what do they fucking call the trope, like, whoever's gun?
Chekhov's gun.
That's it. I wish I could hear what she's saying, but she's a robot, so I can't.
Yeah, that was kind of hard for me to understand what she was getting at there. So Chekhov gun's one of my favorite tropes.
Okay,
Yeah, this was the
Xion.
last one because it played the "You Did It" music.
Well, we had to kill our girlfriend. It's a real shame. I mean, she was also evil, so it's not exactly our fault.
No, we're gonna find out that in the 10 minutes that she was unconscious because Axel beat her, Xemnas did something, blah 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 blah. Darkness, darkness, light, darkness.
Oh yeah, what the fuck did Xemnas do? Did he just, like, implant her with dark powers?
Yeah, darkness, darkness, light, darkness.
Well, which one is it? Is it darkness or light?
It's darkness, but my whole point is the conversation between them is probably gonna be something on the lines of darkness, 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 and then the light's gonna come up, and then the light's gonna be
Oh
what they-
shit!
There we go, there's final form.
Now she's 20 feet tall.
And now the music got dope. And now she's got an ass load of health bars, but she's like gigantic, and
We
her
have to
attacks.
we have to hit her in the not boobs because she might be male now.
I mean, at least, yeah, right now she's Sora, I guess. Is that all you got? That's what she said there. To help cue you in on the words she's saying.
Well, I mean, I'm also invincible, Xion. That's kind of, you know.
I didn't catch what she said there.
Well, I think I might have mentioned this in part 4. Like, there's a couple tracks on the soundtrack that are really fucking good. For like,
That's one.
just like good theming and sounding good in general. I don't remember this one, but it does sound really good. I don't know if it's the perfect fit to what's going on, but it's a good tune.
It is, because it's the final fight against a character we care about. Like, this is like the most evil form Xion has.
It's also one that's full of angles. How can we defeat someone who is so pointy?
It also has the Four Kings problem of depth perception.
Well, it doesn't specifically have that problem, but
it has it to a less extent.
because
But I definitely see the problem where I can't fully tell like how far away we are from Xion at times.
oh yeah, I can definitely see what you're going on with now. But
Yeah, like it looks to me, it looks like we should be connecting right now. Like we look that close to her.
the big problem with the Four Kings was that it took place in absolute darkness, and
I
that's
know,
what
and that made the depth perception even worse because all the area is invisible because we're just in the air, right? Even the ground is just the air. It also gives that a problem, but to a lesser extent because I do have other objects. I don't have a ground.
Am I supposed
So
to
I
be
feel
hitting
like
a different point of her because now I'm not even doing damage?
Maybe.
What's the weak point on her now? Because I don't remember this boss fight like being complicated, so now I'm not even sure what I should be doing.
I don't know. Maybe you just have to wait. Maybe she's in a phase.
Maybe I can get up to her head? I mean, at least we get to enjoy the soundtrack a bit longer.
Even this is an anti-cheat.
Oh god, that'd be so dumb.
Anti-cheat program in the game.
Damn it, we can't. It kicked it in so late. Wait, what?
No, it's because you get our health to a certain point, it's supposed to cue a cutscene, but she was in the middle of doing all these different attack stuff that it just had to wait.
Sure. Well, we killed her.
That would have been funny.
That
But
would
I
have
don't
been
think
so great.
I don't think there's too many anti-cheat things in games. It's typically just anti-piracy stuff.
Well, she lost all her evil powers.
Yeah, darkness, whatever bullshit Xemnas did there.
It's weird. I feel like I'm forgetting something really important.
Roxas.
You'll be
Oh wait, you are losing your memories.
better off now. Roxas.
I forgot that's what we were doing the whole time. Lady, who are you? Also, why are you disappearing? I felt like we just did something.
The one who did this to you?
Oh, you literally did forget everything.
It was my choice to go away now. Better that.
Until the next game or something.
than nothing.
I really wish they would have done the memory wipe now.
Xemnas have his way. I belong with Sora.
Because I am literally Sora. Or I'm a big
No,
piece
she's
of
specifically Sora's memories of Kairi.
Because we needed a girl
It's like,
character for this
she's
game.
she's a very small amount of Sora in my opinion. Because like anything that's just about Sora's life or Sora's memories of anybody else is all in Roxas and not in her. She's literally only.
I'm free.
Kingdom Hearts.
You can do that, right, Roxas? I mean, I know I'm asking a lot, but still. Now you're turning into an ice sculpture.
Too late. I'm
Crystal, but yeah.
my mistakes. But you can't let Xemnas have Kingdom Hearts. You can't.
Is there a good reason why not?
Because he's the bad guy.
Bye. Roxas.
Because darkness, darkness, light, darkness.
He's a bad man, and bad man shouldn't have nice things.
Problem is that I don't remember most of the words. There's like a list of words where it's a Kingdom Hearts cutscene. Say any of the words in the following order. Destiny's probably one if I had to take a guess. I know friendship is one.
Well, they're finally getting back to the friendship part of it, at least.
That's the truth.
The truth is that we're best friends. Oh, you finally realized something.
Xion. Who else will I have ice cream with?
That's a line.
Axel?
I can't have ice cream with a statue,
There'll be other girls you can have ice cream with.
but not ones that are made of sparkles. Vexen, damn you! How did you make a
Wanted to
puppet
fill
out
your
of
dark
light?
soul with light!
But She was full of light anyway, and also
I want to
seashells.
fill your light full with dark!
Aw. Now she's been destroyed by everybody's memories.
That he remembers her, so...
I guess
what?
not. Well, he has the seashell. It's the one connection that she has left.
Meanwhile, Axel's off being like, fucking... I
Axel-
woke up on the floor and I'm pissed.
Axel, you didn't do anything to prevent this from happening.
He's got a seashell too. No, he's got a note.
Axel, you fucking idiot. I'm off on my
The
own
note is
now.
just... The note is just Xion giving him the middle finger or something. Just a drawing.
Oh my
it's the
god, we
winner
did
stick.
it! We did it!
We left him the winner stick before we dipped.
We're still friends, Axel. We're still friends.
And the gift for winning the ice cream is a phoenix down, so we can bring Xion back to life.
We can't bring her back to life. Her existence is disintegrated.
No, phoenix down, and just bring her back to life.
But she doesn't even exist on the timeline anymore. How are we gonna fix that?
Bullshit. Everybody's gonna forget her, they said. He literally is just like, Xion's no more. Okay, he remembers who she is then.
God damn it, Nominate, you
We were
lied.
literally told everybody was gonna forget Xion, and like Roxas did for like a half second.
Wait, we
But
still
now
have to deal
everybody
with,
just
we still have to deal with the organization. They're gonna
we just
come
have to,
get us.
we have to deal with Zemnis.
Fuck. I thought we were done with all this.
No, because every game you have to deal with Zemnis.
Oh, I forgot the actual final boss. How did I forget that? And also, Roxas took Xion's sword.
Yeah, because you always end the game with 2 keyblades, to my understanding.
Yeah, now they're the edgy keyblades. Fuck you, bitches! I have the power of light and shadow. Look at what I can do, Mom! I have the power of combos. Roar!
Yeah, but every time the combo ends, I have to flex my chest muscles.
I'm gonna destroy everything! And what is he even doing? Why is he going back to the city? I thought he left.
Because I think the city's connected to Castle Oblivion. Because I think he's heading back, or not Castle Oblivion, but like the bad guy headquarters. So I think this is supposed to be like the outskirts to the bad guy headquarters.
So
Like this is the street where we saw Axel, and he was like, "I'm still your friend," or whatever he said, right?
yeah, he was like, "Don't throw your life away. I'll miss you."
Yeah. So now we're like, they killed my girlfriend. Ah, anger, and you're like charging the gate, and you get to be
Fuck
super
y'all,
badass. 'cause you
bitches! I have the
weapons.
power now. And now I have the cool walk to go along with it. I can't believe I forgot about this. I have been powered up with the power of my girlfriend. You cannot stop me.
Got the sword of Sparta or whatever.
I don't know what these swords are called. I'm sure they're called something. I think the dark one is literally called Oblivion, if I remember correctly.
One's called Castle, the other one's called... Alright, now we gotta fight Riku, because we haven't fought Riku fucking yet.
I don't know why we have to fight Riku, but we have to fight Riku.
Because he's here to also stop Kingdom Hearts? I don't know.
Why did you
He's
give
gonna
him
do
your
something.
sword? Roxas, you just gave him your sword. You needed that. Did you fuck my girlfriend too? I never got that far. What?
The power of the edge! It's too strong!
It's overflowing my brains. Especially since I have the Oblivion sword. Powered by darkness. I guess the whole Xion memory erase was on a time delay.
I guess. Or, but is his memories or memories of Xion, or are they memories where Xion's replacing another person like Kairi or Sora? Like the
Riku
shit
is
he's
just here to kill
remembering.
us. Give them up now, or I'll kill you anyway. I do love that line from Rox. It's like, fuck that Sora guy, I'm here too!
I'm a human being, asshole.
My entire existence is not tied to that fucking asshole. I'm a person, goddammit. Oh, that's why he came back, was to fulfill that promise.
Hold on, I'm missing lines because the thing... Oh, okay. I'm gonna set Kingdom Hearts free when everything can go back to the way it was. Okay, now you can go. We have like it locked out. I don't think it's Discord, I think it's other stuff. I mean, it might be Discord freaking out because of like internet stuff between all the shit your computer's doing.
Maybe.
Me and Axel and her can go on and have ice cream together. No, she's fucking dead.
Well,
Also, he
Roxas.
can't seem to remember her name. Her, you mean Xion. It's a struggle just to remember the name now, isn't it?
It doesn't matter if I can't remember her. She was important. And I'm gonna get her back.
And I can't let you go doing anything crazy.
No, fuck you. I'm gonna go destroy the organization and Kingdom Hearts and burn down their castle. That's not crazy. What?
I have to find the Sora person, and apparently freeing Kingdom Hearts is the only way.
Roxas, you're not thinking in terms that make sense.
I want Xion back. I want my life back.
I want to go back working for the organization so that we can have nice ice cream. What? Does Riku know things that we don't know?
I don't know, maybe.
Well, obviously. If you missed it, he just told Riku to shut up.
I like how we got our power up of having a second Keyblade and then we immediately lost it.
Well, because Riku fucking... Well, again, it was Roxas who gave him the sword, so this is all Roxas' fault.
Thanks for doing hella damage. Like, look how big those chunks are.
Apparently this thing doesn't have a good aerial combo, which is not going to be a good thing.
It doesn't have a good aerial combo unless we have the black one, apparently. The black one's the aerial one.
Give it back! I need that! I don't
I mean,
do
it has
shit
a
on
really
the
good ground one that's just kind of like doing work. We're already halfway through his health.
Riku, I thought you were supposed to be a badass. What the fuck happened? I am keeping
Try to
up. You're
keep up.
basically dead. Also, you're not even moving anymore. Why did you turn my sword into a lightsaber? His stupid fucking shield. Fucking hate it.
He's literally doing a counterattack there where he does the shield. If you attack the shield, he does a voice line that's keep trying and then he hits you. So it's very clearly a counterattack.
Well, fair enough. I guess I'll have to try, I guess. I mean, I don't really have to try, but still, I guess I will for the sake of tradition.
I mean, he's not standing as still anymore, so we're not like getting as much free damage on him.
Why can't you
Oh
be
wait,
like...
if we pin him against the wall, we'll get him just like Sykes.
No, he got out of it. He's not as dumb as Sykes was. I mean, the problem is I can't tell if I'm being shitty or not because I don't know how much damage I should be taking.
I mean, we're eating literally every hit he throws at us, so that's shitty on that. Like, I'm pretty sure just about every attack he went for, we've been hit by.
Which is a good thing he attacks slowly.
My favorite is the fact that you fall for his counter every single time.
Yeah. Roar!
Why? Why do you have the Keyblade?
Because I'm Roxas.
Shut up!
So Riku kicked our ass.
On one screen we have memories of ice cream, on the other screen we have...
Our terrible present.
Yeah.
I mean, Roxas is obviously trying to keep as many memories as he can. I thought you were here to kill us.
Ah, the classic losing the battle but winning the cutscene maneuver.
Yeah, it's a good tradition. But that's not gonna keep Roxas down. You think you can defeat me with magic? Magic is bullshit.
Why don't you quit? Come on, Sora.
What?
I thought you were stronger than that. Huh? Get real. Look which one of us is winning. So it's true.
Huh.
You really are his nobody.
Wait, you
Guess
didn't know
this
that
was right
before?
after all. What are you talking about? I am me. Nobody else.
God
Riku,
damn
please.
shields.
You have to stop him.
How many times do I have to beat you? All right.
3.
You've left me with no other choice.
Gonna
Yeah.
unleash the demon.
Release the power in my heart.
It's heart's
The
power.
dark
I have
power
to
that
get
I've been
edgy.
holding back.
Oh my god, I have to get edgy!
Even if it changes me forever.
Maximum edge!
Can you defeat a man who is this tall? And
What is this,
floats?
Persona now?
Well, he's handsome now.
No, but the thing about, like, the whole guy behind him thing is Persona. Like, in Persona, the guy would be, you know, Ansem, and then, like, the Persona would be behind him like that.
Well, possibly. I don't
I
know
have
which came out
accepted it.
first, because I think Kingdom Hearts was, like, really early. In, like,
I don't know,
2002.
The very first Shin Megami Tensei, which would have started it all, and the very first Persona games are pretty old.
Oh, shit. Everything's collapsing. Don't break now, we're almost to
We're
the edge.
forgetting Xion, we're forgetting Xion, because she's fading out.
He could feel Sora. Oh, he told you how he felt. did
Oh,
he?
and also the subtitles are broken.
Ridiculous. And nobody cannot feel anything. If he
Yeah,
had
they're
met Sora,
behind.
Things might have been different.
How could he meet Sora and also exist at the same time?
Bad end.
And that's the only end we're getting.
Roxas,
Is that really the end of the game?
don't be sad.
No,
I
that
think
can't
we
be
might
the
have a few more things.
I think we have a day left, don't we? Isn't it still...
No, this is day 358, I think.
The same way that I am Sora. You'll forget me, but the memories themselves will never go away.
But they did.
Memories of
Yeah,
you
literally,
and me will
memories of
always
hanging out
be
with
together
you went away.
forever inside him.
Oh, it's because Sora will keep them. Well, at least that's a good thing.
Boo.
Game, did you break?
Yeah, let's just give it a second.
Let's give it a minute. I mean, if it's not gonna work, I'll just get the YouTube of it and get the ending. Or deconned. Oh,
So we're not streaming, or what?
it says it reconnected, so I don't know what's going on. But
I'll
I'm
go to
pretty sure
YouTube
the
and all
emulator broke.
Yeah, I think the emulator broke.
Ah, fuck. Well, don't worry, everybody. I'll get this figured out. Give me a second. Well, it says that we're still streaming, so that's fine.
Gotcha.
258 over 2 days ending. Because I think this is worthwhile to see. I'm just gonna have to find the right video.
And free, and free, and free, and free, free, and free, and free, 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 and free, and free.
Well, at least someone else agreed with me. Someone made
That's
a
right.
video.
TurboTax
someone made
Free
a video
Edition
called
is free.
358 over
See
2
details
days
at
is a playable
turbotax.com.
tragedy. Which
Definitely,
is-
I definitely can see that at this point.
YouTube ads, they're amazing. Okay, let me see if we get the whole ending out of this.
If he had met Sora,
Don't be sad, me.
Okay, I don't know if it includes the credits. I don't know if the credits would be something to look at.
I don't know, I'm still just looking at broken emulator on my end.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. I'm trying to see if I can get a better video of it. Oh, here we go. Maybe this will be it. Ending game credits. It's the credits. Ugh, god damn it, it doesn't have the full ending though. Now let me try this one.
Diz, he could feel Sora.
Okay, I think this one will work. I just need to boot it up properly. Ugh, come on. Stop fucking around. You know, I'll just do display capture. That'll probably do fine. I'll have to full screen this. I'll have to.
Yeah, for Discord, you're gonna have to
I'm gonna have to
share
that with you. That should be this one. Okay, so that's gonna be a proper ending. I should probably say on stream who did the video, just for completionist's sake. This is a video of the ending done by Everglow.
Because our emulator comes out right at this point in the game.
So I just need to, I already did display capture, so we should be golden. Okay, let's play it.
Oh, he told you how he felt, did he?
Laura, you'll forget me, but the memories
So we got
themselves
another
will
10
never
minutes
go
and that'll
away.
be the whole game.
Memories of you and me will always be together, forever inside him.
Day 359.
So, fortunately, Roxas didn't actually die. He's, perfectly fine. Riku brought him here, assumedly, and, undressed him, put him in these clothes.
Another dream about him.
He got him a house for free.
I mean, you know Mickey Mouse, I assume you can just get anything you want in this world.
Maybe today we'll finally hit the beach.
Like you should have done 3 months ago. You never got around to planning that beach day. Although I suppose technically you did because you went to the island.
Does he not remember, like, anything?
Yeah, he, at the end of the game, he's a complete amnesiac.
Then my summer vacation's over.
He believes that he's, he ends the game, he believes he's one of the, gang with Hayner, Olette, and, the other one.
Pence.
And
The one I
Pence.
keep calling vice presidents. Or former vice president.
So, now we've finally gotten here. We've actually been doing this for probably, around 3 months.
Yeah, this was a longer one.
So, what did you think now that it's all said and done?
It's alright. It's definitely a piece of a bigger picture that I don't necessarily know if I'm interested in the rest of it. Just because I know for a fact that the rest of it's not going to focus on necessarily what comes here.
Well, I still would recommend at least booting up Kingdom Hearts 2 because 358
The
as you can see goes
concept-
directly into it.
Right? The concept of it being a tragedy, yeah, is very, very correct. It is definitely, you know, the way it ends there is not happy, right? You don't get a good ending, right? As I said, when we fell over like dead or thought to be dead, I was like, oh, we got the bad ending. As if the game had multiple endings was my initial thought, and then you're like, oh no, it's just the only ending. I'm like, oh, okay.
I don't.
Then it's a sad story.
Well, I don't know what you're gonna get out of it, but if you ever do make it to Kingdom Hearts 3, there is gonna be a callback to this, and that callback was one of the rare moments that I almost cried playing a video game, because
Gotcha.
it calls back to all of this, and that was constantly trying to tear them apart, and literally designed to tear them apart because they didn't do their goddamn jobs with Xion and be like, okay, she's developing a personality, we should probably stop that because it's not working for us. And the only reason it ended up working out in the end was because Xion decided for the greater good to off herself anyway. So they, either way, kind of got what they wanted.
And all the friends are dead until the game decides they're not.
Well,
Axel's not all the friends are dead. Axel's literally the only one that knows everything.
Oh, Axel. And what is he going to do with that information? I guess you'll have to find out later. Well, at least you'll be able to enjoy the continuing adventures of Axel in Kingdom Hearts 2, as he's probably not a super major character, but he comes up a few times. Axel, you said you would get them back and you failed. Now you have to sit there alone with the memories of the people that are no longer with you. So yeah, this took a bit longer than I thought, so we're not going to really get into it too much, but we are going to be getting into our next LP project. We decided it ages ago, back when I thought that doing some adventure games would have been a good idea. I guess they think. I don't specifically have it booted up right now, but I'll get to it in a little bit. I just need to boot up Duck Station, and we'll start playing Silverload, which is the Werewolf adventure game that you picked when I suggested that idea, and you picked it out of my selection. Probably, like, I don't know, 8 to 6 months ago. It was a ridiculously long time.
Okay.
And then we'll be able to talk about the pitfalls of playing an adventure game. And hopefully it'll go well. I have no idea if it will, because this is going to be a double-blind playthrough. I have no idea what we're in for. We're going to be playing the PlayStation port. I think originally it was a DOS game, because a lot of old adventure games were originally on DOS. Disney wishing everybody a very half-hearted thank you for being continuing fans, because they do not believe in that at all.
Right.
And I think that might be it. I don't know if there's anything else after it. Oh wait, there is a scene after it a little bit, it looks like. I mean, I don't know about you. I usually wait through the credits after I beat a video game. I know that you never do beat any of your video games, so I guess I can't ask you that question.
Rocks, just looking at Sora.
Yep. Don't you just appreciate a video game that makes you feel an emotion?
Yeah.
An emotion.
I will say that I have felt way stronger emotions from other games. Just because I feel like the writing's too loose. Like, I can see what they're getting at, and I feel like if the writing was better, or if the gameplay wasn't like just kind of a side thing, like what we do during the gameplay almost entirely doesn't matter. Like, for the most part, like most of the things we're doing gameplay wise don't matter to the emotional story of our characters, right?
No, the gameplay and the story are almost completely separate, because the gameplay is only really providing pacing to the game rather than like actual story beats.
Yeah. So like, I feel like that takes away that, plus the writing's not like it's trying. It's trying.
It's trying in a few ways.
But it's not. You know, I personally have had more emotional games. Now, given my games that I find emotional probably aren't as exciting, like crazy magical bullshit doesn't necessarily happen, or the whole darkness, light darkness stuff. That stuff's not happening in the games that I tend to have the emotional pull to. But yeah, I was gonna say, let's see. I'm trying to remember games that got a huge emotional pull for me. Spiritfarer made me bawl. I haven't finished that game yet, but that was literally like blubbering in tears at one part in that game. Like that was, oh boy.
The stupid thing is not getting the window I need. Come on. I was wondering if
Does the anger count as an emotion? There's some games that have made me feel anger because they're goddamn garbage.
I mean, I wouldn't necessarily count that, but...
No, I know. I'm
guess
just
you can
joking.
count it.
I'm joking, but like... Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, the story mode to that game certainly made me feel emotions. The emotion being anger at how bad they fucked up Marvel vs. Capcom.
Okay.
The gameplay is fine. Don't get me wrong. Gameplay to Infinite's fine. It's the roster and so many other shit to it is just so bad. Gone Home. We're gonna play that for Valentine's Day, I said. That game made me feel emotions, and that game has zero gameplay as well.
Ah, God damn it. Okay, did you see the Sony logo?
Oh, I just hear it right now?
Fuck. Well, I'll try again.
No, you're not sharing the right window with me.
Is it this one? I don't think that's it.
No, now you're sharing Discord with me.
It said the right thing on it.
Okay, so you should go to...
Maybe screen share instead will do it?
Potentially.
Can you see
Yeah,
it?
Yeah.
Okay, so yes. Now we're finally doing Silverload. We're going to Ancient
we're doing
West.
Silverload today too? Because
We're
I have to
starting,
drive...
at least.
I have to drive an hour still today.
Oh, do you want to cut it?
Because I work tomorrow and I have to be in St. Cloud, so...
Oh, I thought you might have wanted to go to 11 or something.
We can go to 11. I'm fine with that. I can drive till midnight and then just go straight to bed when I get there. That's fine. I just don't know how far we can get in an hour, I guess. But yeah, if you think we can get someplace in an hour.
Well, we'll at least get introduced and, like, establish what we're, I guess, trying to do in 2 weeks.
Gotcha. Life is Strange. That game made me feel emotions.
I'm going to go into the sound settings because Jesus Christ. Okay, that should be fine, I think.
Mori, I need to finish that game too. Mori is really good.
I might actually need to... I don't know. I might need to map my controller too. I don't know if this is going to go super well, I guess. I'll give it a shot.
Yep.
Okay, I have a boot cursor.
Nothing happens. Nothing happens.
Apparently he's the gruffest man ever.
Nothing happens.
Well, what are we doing here?
Oh, I'm currently not watching the stream.
Taking
Nothing
gun.
happens.
But I want to shoot myself.
Is there audio to this game right now? I don't have any audio.
Oh. God damn it. Oh, of course this ain't get set up right.
No, so it has to do with if you're hearing the audio on your end, you're fine. It has to do with Discord.
I just don't know how I can get the window that you need to see because it doesn't look like it's available. I mean, I guess I could go at a full screen and maybe I can play it on the window itself.
Well, so... Yeah,
Can you see it now?
no, now I see your Discord, but if you pull up...
Why is it still not showing the correct window? I put the game on it, too.
I had it for a second, and then you, like, click to a different window, and then it changed.
Am I still on screen? Like, share? Is that the problem? I tried going back to window share.
There I see it. Yeah, I see it right now.
Okay, let's... Can I, like...
It says Vic Toyka Millennium Interactive.
I mean, I guess we could play it like this. It's not much of a difference. Okay,
You hear horse sounds.
I was trying to figure out what I actually need to do. Because I am not sure.
Adventure games, old school games where the game doesn't teach you what you're supposed to do.
Well,
Nothing happens.
I figured we'd have like can I do something with this?
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
Can I give him money? Will that make something happen? Oh my god. This is the start of the game.
Nothing happens.
Why doesn't he want money?
Can you click on the guy in the lower right?
Let's see. Doesn't look like I have like... Oh, here we go. This'll do something.
I couldn't possibly take that.
I'll take something. Come on, we need to get some items. Oh, speak. Let's try that.
Okay, so we have to. Okay, so we have to switch between our
Go
icons.
after my son. I'll pay you with my life, if only to see his face again.
We're getting a job.
Okay.
How do I choose between these? Do I have to click on them? Tell me about the town?
Me and my son went into that town.
Okay, that's how we...
Weird name of Silverload. We went there to buy supplies and maybe catch up on what's been going on. The folk there were very unfriendly. The place felt as cold as a graveyard. As we left that unholy place, I swear that storm followed us.
I guess the storm behind him. How did you get here? Tell me about your son.
My boy will soon be 9 years old. I pray to God you can bring him back to me.
I don't know, that sounds like it's gonna be a hard job.
It was last night when they came screaming from that storm. It was as if they had come just for the children. John managed to get a shot at one of the raiders, but took a bullet in return, and now lies wounded in his wagon. The devils took Ben, and there was nothing we could do. I would go after them myself, but I dare not leave the others here unprotected. Devils.
Devils what? Or are you just yelling at
Or
them?
Fierce thing it was. I thought we were going to be swallowed up by the sand. I thought I saw shapes moving in the storm, but I
We were
guess it was
trekking
just
through the
sand
desert a
gritting
day
my
ago,
eyes.
and now we're here in the mountain.
I was gonna say when you talk, I can't hear him at all. You're louder than the game by a significant portion.
Okay, I'll fix it.
I
I
mean,
probably turned it a bit too low.
Maybe, but I don't necessarily know.
Okay, let's get some more options. I feel exhausted. Inventory? What? Oh,
Oh, it lets you open up your inventory here.
can I give him this? Are you now a pirate?
Please hurry. I fear time is running out.
Okay, I'll try and find the leave option. Bye-bye.
Goodbye.
Please hurry. I fear time is running out.
I'll try to, at least. How do
Okay,
I-
what are our other buttons? Okay, that's pick things up, that's talk, that's move. So if we want to move someplace.
Go to storm? That seems like a good option. Let's walk to the lightning storm. Let's go get that vulture.
This sand is blinding me. Gotta get out of here.
Literally. Because I can't see out of this log. Okay, so I guess we're gonna have
Something to prevent the Xion from blinding us. Can we go into one of the wagons? Can you like move into the wagons?
Hey, wagon man.
How
Hey, dead.
dare you come in here? Don't you think we've suffered enough without you pretending that you will help us?
I know that I am a
Grandma,
character,
love,
but
can't
I'm
we
not
give
going to
this man
help
a
you for the
chance?
love of God.
This stranger's all the help we have right now. And in my opinion, I believe he will help us.
Ask about
As
child.
such a good boy. We just can't believe what happened. It was bad enough when Bill's wife died on the trail, but to have his Ben taken from him too, it's just terrible. Thank God no other children were taken.
I can't believe that the animator
Can you switch
did...
Can you switch the mouth to like a hand in this
Yes.
right now? Try to pick up like the Bible and stuff.
May the word of the Lord go with you.
Sure, lady. I'll
get-
put this in my pants.
Did we pick up the Bible? Yeah, we did. Okay.
I will take your liquor and your medicine and the...
No, I
lantern.
don't think we're gonna be able to take anything other than the
The really
the Bible.
obvious item.
Like I was gonna say the Bible was very obvious.
Bill and
Like
his
I
son
think we
Ben
can
went
check.
into the town to get supplies, so I don't know much about it. Bill seemed pretty shook up though when he got back.
It's almost like he lost his child or something. Oh, I have to actually tell them that I'm leaving. But I want to leave. I have the leave option. Wait, what? I have a look option. Hey, lady. I'll stare at you. Why is nothing happening?
Oh.
What the fuck? I can't be trapped in here. Help! I'm stuck in here.
You're just not clicking on the right spot, which is kind of annoying, but...
Yeah, well, that's adventure games for you. Like, it's gonna be very obtuse, illogical, and just kind of trying against the system.
On the bottom of the screen? Not on with the walking, click on the very edge of the picture. Like, not...
Godspeed go with you,
Oh
stranger.
my god, I can't believe you were right.
Yeah, so like... Because we have to go out the way we came in, so we have to go backwards, so we have to go...
That is so dumb.
Alright, now go into the other way again. Go into the other way again.
Where's the entrance to the wagon thing?
To your left, right there. Should be somewhere on the left-hand side.
Damn it, horse.
Nothing happens.
What do you mean nothing happens? Use your walking. I will stare at you again, sir.
Please go after my son.
I'm trying to,
I'll pay
but
you
I'm
with
failing.
my life, if only to see his face again.
If I give you the Bible, will you give me what I need? Hey, can you speak about these devils?
Devils in the bodies of men, eyes like the fires of hell.
Dude, there's something
Lord,
a bit
protect
behind
us
you.
all.
There's something a bit behind you. Probably do something about that.
Please hurry. I fear time is running out.
Maybe since I have the Bible, I'll be able to frickin' man the storm. Eat it, Bible. I know what I'm doing. I will attack you with my Bible.
Blinding me. Gotta get out of here.
No, throw the Bible at it. Die! Damn it, that didn't work. Do you want this?
Nothing happens.
Can I throw it in the fire?
Nothing happens.
Can I throw it in the slop?
Nothing happens.
Off?
I'll throw it in there. Can I not go in your wagon?
Can you ask people about the storm? Yeah, maybe you can't go in their wagon. Can you ask people about the storm?
I can give it another shot. Maybe.
Because like maybe they'll hand you something.
Help us.
Well, I'm trying to. No, apparently not.
Not them, at least.
I tried my best to protect the children. I put a full load of lead into one of those raiders. And you know, he just got right up again. Took a bullet myself. Lucky it missed anything vital. I tell you, mister, those creatures put the fear of God into all of us. They vanished with Ben into that storm, and there was nothing any of us could do.
Okay.
First puzzle is how to get into the fucking storm.
Oh, ask about the storm.
If you're gonna make it through that storm, you'll need this. This
We
compass
acquired
has
a
brought me
compass.
luck during my travels, and well, maybe it'll do the same for you.
Hell yeah. Come here, baby. Goodbye, bitch. I'm gonna go do my job.
Godspeed go with you, stranger.
And the devil takes a liar's soul.
Okay, lady.
So she thinks we're not gonna help.
I'm literally going there right now, lady.
This sand is blinding me.
But I have
Gotta get
compass.
outta here.
Use compass on storm.
Yeah, but so the problem is the sand. The compass isn't gonna solve the, like, potentially maybe like after we figure out how to get past the sand we're gonna need the compass, right? But like right now we need to figure out how we're gonna get past the sand.
Nothing happens.
Can I talk to the horse?
Nothing happens.
Fine.
What's the eyeball do? What's the gears do?
I think that's operate, but I don't know what I could operate on. I will stare into... Oh, wait, I'm gonna stare at the guy again.
Please go after.
I get it, I get it.
Is there anything else came about the storm?
I think we already did.
Oh, okay.
Please hurry. I fear time is running out.
I'm trying to, but there's not enough items in my hands. Also, I can't get in your wagon.
What else do we have? We have boot. We have eyeball. What are our different options?
We have operate.
Gears.
Apparently can't use that bucket.
Nothing happens.
Can I operate the horse?
Nothing happens.
Okay, what's...
I don't know what
Whoa,
this does.
time.
Can I use time on you?
Nothing happens.
What is this option? Is this like
I assume
wait?
it's like weights, but...
Can I wait for storm?
Nothing happens.
Is this even an object I can do anything with? Doesn't seem like. What am I doing wrong? Can I stare at that?
Stare at the horse?
Looks like I got a long walk ahead of me.
Because the horse is not doing his damn job.
These settlers were probably easy prey for those raiders.
Well, I'm already getting...
What if the time... Go to the time one.
Oh.
And put it on top of the picture of us in the lower right-hand corner. No? Okay. I thought it was maybe it had to be really obtuse about what we do or where we do stuff with it.
I don't know where I could even get more items.
Possibly take that.
Because this seems like the only other screen I can get into.
I thought...
Shut up.
Just what are you doing?
I want to see your stuff.
Nothing out of the ordinary about that.
Okay.
Nothing out of the ordinary about that.
How about this volleyball? How about this...
Can we grab that cloth that's on the chest in the background?
I couldn't possibly take that.
Apparently he's talking about the whole box. Any cool stuff in there? I got it.
That's a child's toy you're taking.
Well, yeah. Now it's mine. So shut up. How can I use this bear to solve my problems?
I don't know. Apparently we can take the teddy bear though. Anything else we can like open?
This box?
Nothing happens.
No, because there's the... We can't open that box because the lighter is on top
How about
of it.
this flower? Can I take the
What
flower?
about in the back? The flap in the back. Can you do anything with the operate on the flap in the back?
Doesn't seem like. How about I take that?
Whiskey. Couldn't take a man's whiskey now, could I?
But I'll take his fucking teddy bear because fuck that guy. Hat? How about stare at hat? I'll time you! How about that?
Nothing happens.
What does this time thing even fucking do? How about time?
I assume it's to wait, but... So my thought was maybe we can wait for the storm to go past or something.
That'd be a dumb way to answer this
Godspeed, go
puzzle.
away, you stranger.
Okay, so go talk to the one guy,
A liar's soul.
Campfire man.
the campfire man, and ask him about the I'm exhausted thing, because I think he's gonna explain how the fucking time thing works, because that's my guess.
Please go after my son. I'll pay you.
Can
with
you
my
give
life,
us
if only
whiskey
to
for
see
our
his face
exhaustion?
again. I'll give you what I can, mister.
We got beans.
Oh, okay.
How the fuck are we gonna use beans for anything? Do I throw
Please
the beans
hurry,
in the
I fear
fire? Is
time
that what I do?
running out.
Nah, it's not gonna help us with the sandstorm, though.
I feel like this
Nothing
is
happens.
I feel like this is the key to doing something.
Nothing happens.
Not right now, it ain't.
Nothing happens.
But why did I put my? Where did it go?
You ate it. It probably healed you.
Well,
If you had, like,
fuck.
damage or something.
Okay. Can I talk to the bucket? Time to go into the storm again.
This time use the teddy bear, I don't know.
Nah, this sand is blinding me. Gotta get out of here.
But teddy bear, save us. Okay, so I can use items on myself.
Nothing happens.
Can we use the compass on ourselves?
Nothing happens.
Oh fuck you!
What about-
Put it in your hand.
What about the hand?
Okay. Let's go.
Oh, okay.
I did it.
This sand is blinding me.
But we
Gotta
still have the
get outta
problem of the sand.
Put the Bible on your face. That's how Adventure Games
So we
work.
probably need to get something that we put on our character that protects us from the sand, and then the compass goes
Ooh,
in
I'll
hand.
put the sack of money on my face.
Hold on. What's the?
Oh, I got $29.
Okay, that just tells you how much.
I'll
What's
put this
that
on my
thing?
face.
What is that?
I solved 2% of this pap.
Oh, it's to tell you how much of the game you solved.
I
Okay.
will use this gun to gun myself.
Total bullets left.
I will use this
56.
teddy bear on my face.
Nothing happened.
Teddy bear doesn't tell us anything.
Okay, I'm done with this. I'm not gonna be sitting here for a fucking half hour.
That, and we have a half an hour before I have to go. So I say, look forward to next time as we struggle through this goddamn game.
But we haven't even done anything yet. What's the answer?
As I say, I wouldn't bother to even. Let's be just. I feel like this is a good stopping point.
Oh.
Just be done with the fact that the game is gonna be hell.
Well, I guess we could talk about a couple of things. Yeah, we're gonna be doing the counterpoint of our lawyering game with our adventure games and how illogical they can be. And apparently how mechanically unexplainable they are as well. So, that's gonna be fun. We're gonna have to look out for dead man walking syndrome, which is a point that's been popularized more by Sierra games than anything else, where you can use like a succession of items to solve a problem, but if you didn't use the exact items you needed to, you're gonna run into a problem at some point in a game that has this trope where you can't progress literally because the item you needed was already used on a different puzzle.
We were supposed to eat those beans. We were supposed to save them so we could trade them to the thingy.
Exactly.
Now we fucked ourselves.
So if we do run into that situation, I will replay the game on my own time, and we will be doing a walkthrough on adventure games that do that, because fuck that bullshit. It's always been bullshit, and I hate it. Because fuck you, games should be solvable. I thought adventure games would be fun, but we didn't get into this adventure game, and it's still being straight-laced about everything, so maybe check back with us next time as we start getting into the weird shit. We got a compass and some beans. We're gonna do some thoughts on the horse later. So yeah, check back with us next week. We are gonna be doing Sunday for Phoenix Wright because we got stuff going on January. Okay, so you're just gonna have to deal with that.
At least for the first half of January.
So yeah, thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time for more Silverload and lawyering.
Next time specifically lawyering.
And we are out.
Alrighty, I will